stream. We have started Curse of Strahd. It's just occurred to me that I might need to update my dashboard.
Calm down.
Yes, it's the wrong one.
What do you want?
Okay, then back to the tweetage. We're live, by the way. Yeah, don't fucking swear.
I don't want them, darling.
Typical Angie. Had to take it that extra level, didn't you? Oh. I should set the bar low. Take it however you like. That's one way to put it. Okay, so we are back for the final section of the Amber Temple and the prelude to the final encounter of 20 coming on 21 months of gameplay. But before we get into it, I would just like to give each of you the opportunity to, because I'm going to do it at the beginning instead of the end, because it's better for things, if anybody wants to hype stuff.
I'm not changing it.
Anyone else? Wait. I've been a plank and they can't hear you. Let's try that
You
again.
missed out on the noise that Susie made.
No.
We did.
It sounded similar to like when a bird feeds, you know, just.
God damn it. No, bye, Angie.
She went to get coffee. It'll soothe her sorrows.
Well, I thought she was either going to get coffee or she was coming out to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
either
know.
one.
Okay, so we'll do that again. We'll come back to Angie. And then... So, yes. Who was talking when I told them to stop? Yes, Bill!
It was me. Hey, I'm Susie, also known as Bill, and I'm in D&D games too. I have one on my channel called Kurion, Kurion, an Adventurer's Tale. I can remember the name of my own.
Curry on the fuck. Okay.
Kurion the Fuck, yes, and it has Stevie in it too, and I'm a dwarf, and we're in a swamp, and our warlock has probably just made a pact with something really scary.
Okay, the thing about Kurion, yeah, okay, well, there's two things about Kurion. One, it sounds way too close to curry on, and, you know, it sounds like what you do when you have a night out drinking. Yeah, you get your curry on.
DVD.
Yeah.
Two, you're a dwarf.
Yep.
I live for this. How am I not watching this campaign?
It's actually fucking top notch. Like, Susie is a born dwarf.
I don't, no issues with the attitude side of things. I'm talking about the height.
It's easy to it's easy to reconcile once you hear Gunny once.
I watch it regularly. I don't watch all of it. But...
It's so difficult though because I keep forgetting that I'm a dwarf. So I'm like, I go put a hand on their shoulder and I'm like, fuck, they've got 2 feet on me. Shit. How do you console a person as a dwarf?
Pat their knees.
Yeah. But
Getting a
then
little bit
that's
too
Korean.
friendly.
So that's Korean, which is a lot of fun, and that's 8 p.m. GMT on Mondays. That's every Monday. And then every other Wednesday, I run a Curse of Strahd game myself called Bike Club, which is just, I don't even know where to start with that one because I give my players just really simple, classic D&D setups, and it goes sideways in spectacular manners.
Yeah, they've done things so differently from this group.
Yeah. Yeah, they have.
Some ways, a lot better. Other ways, yeah.
Yeah, so like our crew has a habit of burning things down. My players like to do
Done that in
murders.
forever.
The Bike Club crew just straight up shanked a guy in a toy shop.
It wasn't
They
that
got
long ago.
baby.
It wasn't that long ago you burnt down Baba Yaga's hut.
Did we burn that down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did.
It had spider legs and it was moving and it was a tree.
And it was our #1 enemy of all time so far.
Yeah, I mean that fucking tree nearly like TPK'd us.
I don't know, last week you were doing really bad against that wizardy type.
Yes.
So
I
yes,
still had,
mean-
like full health.
I was just saying, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
okay, granted, you did end up with a flying T-Rex out of the deal.
We did. It was the best. With a tutu and little wings.
But yes,
Oh
Angie,
no, jetpack.
you're going to want to do the whole for science
Yeah.
again.
For Science Crew, it's at 8 p.m. on Dungeon Crawls. Come watch us explore a wizard's tower. It was much more enthusiastic the first time.
And tomorrow, this time, tomorrow, right here on my channel, they arrive. It is the start of the invasion. With a
Stevie's
couple of
in
these
that too.
morons.
Not me.
Stevie's that way for me. I don't know where he is. In
Yeah,
the
he's right here beside me.
Yeah, that's in Zoom. On the stream,
Best
he's on the other
Oh.
end.
That way.
We'll just keep pointing in both directions.
Oh, also, I suppose if we're shouting things out, if you really like Dungeons and Dragons, then you really like dice. And if you really like dice, then on Thursdays it's a dice roll, whether we play or not. But Old Guard is a game that exists. And
Yes.
we play at theoretically 8 p.m. on a Thursday on my channel. Slash
Okay.
Jinxie.
First of all, it's a coin flip whether we play at all.
Yep.
Secondly, when we play is usually when Andy can be asked to show up.
Well,
To be fair, he was at a dinner this week, and he even texted me ahead of time. I was like, "Oh shit!"
and last time he was nearly dead, so that
Irresponsible.
wasn't his fault either.
What, like sick?
I'm back.
Andy didn't sleep for like forever.
Were
so
you
he was
trying
really
to
tired.
get your camera to work?
I just changed this USB socket and it worked.
Okay, now I have to change the overlay again.
Standard Strahd stream?
Alright, let's
sorry,
wait
Mom.
5 minutes till after he fixes it, and then I'll turn mine on.
I will thong you.
You can try, I has higher AC now.
I rolled a 20.
I has a cat.
Pig
That's
surgeon
good to
happen.
There's a bill.
Yay. Whoa, giant mole.
I love your jumper, Bill.
Thank
Or your
you.
cardi.
All my family hate it and mock me for it relentlessly.
I love it! I will fight them. In
What are we
honor of
commenting on?
mustard cardis.
this mustard monstrosity.
I love
I love
mustard
it. Oh, the
cardis.
sweater.
I'm about that
I'm,
life.
I'm very
Okay.
neutral on it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It looks good. You look comfy. That's the important part.
Now I have to change
I think
it.
you scared
Bah.
Stevie out of existence, though. I'm fairly certain I saw a backflip followed
Yellow's
by
the
a
kryptonite,
portal
no.
open up.
There we go.
Stevie,
go.
I'm allergic to mustard.
No, you know what? If
Yeah.
Stevie takes this game really seriously, he actually goes to Barovia when we play.
Oh Jesus.
No, I just died at the fact that it was a fucking essentially turn it off and on again that worked. Just move the SD port. I love technology.
What is that all about?
Technology.
People! So yes, tomorrow night the invasion starts.
And
Basically,
it's a really cool group of characters. Really, really inspired group of characters. Small spoiler, there are two bards.
Oh.
Two bards. And then there is the beast.
I don't
Being
know
really
what I hate more. The two bards or Stevie.
I like that I make up for the two bards in terms of being an asshole.
What level are you guys starting at?
1.
Ooh.
What level have we
that's-
got? Are we living until? One.
Well, see, no, I was asking because I'm like, what level are you starting at? Because I want to know what Stevie's multiclassed into.
No, this character is going to be barbarian one day wherever he dies.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, it's going to be a
I'm surprised that I would have thought you were going to pick up at least a level of fighter. Sorry, 2 levels of fighter so you can get a fighting talent.
see, but when I came to the barbarian idea, I had already been like farting around with fighter levels for great heavy weapon or heavy armor master for like reduced damage. But then I was like, I just want to play a fucking balls to the wall, get in the fight barbarian, and it's like homebrewed that I made and mold perfected with me. Subclass that isn't part of any books. The path of the Titan is theoretically, and the whole idea revolves around.
That's
dueling.
assuming he reaches level 3 to actually pick the path.
I've got rage resistances. I'll just run away with rage on. Keep punching myself in the face in action.
Finger of death. Finger of death. Finger of death. Finger
No,
of death.
we won't allow it. We won't allow it. The bards will be like, no.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, that's the announcements. I would like to thank the people that are watching and if they're responsible and all that sort of stuff for helping out with Mrs. Mole's monitor. She loves it.
Oh, you already got that replaced.
Yes.
Baller.
Yes. She has a 24-inch Samsung curved screen backlit LED screen. I'm
The
jealous.
internet doesn't fuck about when they when they help us.
But I'm jealous. I mean, we got a fantastic deal on it. This monitor. It's a great monitor. But for at least 5 of the last 24 hours while we've been in the same room, Mrs. Mole's been going, oh, pretty, because everything looks so much better. But yes, that's that. Let's head back to the game. Oh, yes. So, where we left off, the party were in the Amber Temple in the main sarcophagi room, where they were offered 3 dark gifts, the big gifts. One of them was how to become a vampire. One of them was how to become a lich. And finally, here, why not have a resurrection with no time limit? I will tell you this. Dark gifts have been taken. I will not tell you what has been taken, nor will I tell you who took. That will have to come out as it happens. But it's going to be fun.
Someone get the chains for Sven.
Sven took all 3. Vampire Lich Sven.
I'm
Holy
on
shit.
board.
Yeah, I'm down.
As I said, I still love the term Svenpire.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ja.
No.
Jag vill dricka blood, ja.
He could bring our full vampire dreams to life.
Oh my god, yeah, he could do a boy band with Strahd.
Ah, yeah.
Oh god, I thought we might actually
Gold and
go the rest of the
silver.
rest of the arc without bringing up vampire again.
Nope.
You mean wake me up before you die?
That was episode 2 or something stupid like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
It was something
Never
early,
forget.
yeah.
And we're now mid to late 20s.
Yep, never forget.
Okay, so that is how we left it. And people have done their various of interacting with the sarcophagi, and
Defeely stands up, points at the Lich One, and goes, "Fuck you, no." And walks away.
you know what I had a long and hard thought about? Whether Esmeralda would take one.
Oh, fuck you!
Isn't she with Stan at the moment? Is she not chilling out at the back, out the way?
I probably just didn't move her token.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
will love and support her no matter what she chooses.
Actually, I don't see Alana in there either.
Oh, I'm super in there. I just had moved my
She's
token.
like rubbing bodily up against the sarcophagi.
Hang on. Are we still talking about the room?
Right? Right? That's why I started laughing, because, you know, Susie's like, I'm super up in there, and I'm like, bet you are.
So, just as a reminder, as things stand, Anna is covered with black hair.
Oh yeah.
Defeaty has no eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Hachi has wings.
Not much for Hachi.
Hachi
really.
has bone wings, and Ilana, it's
Doesn't somebody have dogs too?
Starry void eyes for Alana, and can only whisper.
I also have gold eyes, and Hachi has hellhounds.
And my smile
although
is all
he hasn't
fucked
summoned the
up now.
hellhounds
Yeah, he
yet,
hasn't summoned them yet, but
and Sven has Sven.
Yeah,
Sven has serious
Ben
doubts
is
about his
beautiful
Hachi.
just the way he is and needs no improvements.
Was there ever, just a clarification, was there ever like a time limit on the doggos, or was it just like you can just summon
Until they
doggos?
die.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
shit.
it's like
Oh, right.
summon them within the next 10 days, or you don't get doggos, because I want to maximize doggo
Oh my
time.
fucking god.
Maximum doggo.
Maximize doggo.
That's a new spell right there.
Doggos.
I don't mean for combat, I mean just to have them around and pat them and stuff.
For your buddies.
So,
You know what? Stan
is
is
there a
now
thing
not
on
the
your
weirdest one in our group.
hellhounds? Hellhounds.
Sven
I
never
wish.
went.
No, he
Wow.
wasn't, Kev. No, he wasn't. Pat.
You know, there's part of me that wishes I had contacts to make it look like I have no eyes.
Those are
Why
really
would you just
expensive,
have
the
those
sclera
laying
ones.
around?
That'd be so cool.
Part of
You
me
need
is
like
super glad
red
you didn't.
sclera ones. So it was like
Yes.
Ugh. I bet they'd
Where are
feel
the
like hell on
doggos?
your eyes,
Oh,
though.
probably. I've heard sclera.
Oh, there we are.
yeah.
Contacts are terrible. But I do have her teeth in cosplay.
There is
Sven
no,
has decided then that you're all evil, and you said fuck it, and he's gonna go fill up his bags with gold.
there is no time limit.
I slept with you when you were a half bird.
That's
Carry on.
Kiki. I don't even remember that.
That's because you
Thought
were
we were
drugged.
always human.
You were drugged.
I'm really not one to kink shame, but
To be fair here,
Fuck you,
okay,
Susie.
your memory here, Sven, you
Oh,
didn't
okay.
even notice you were sleeping with a corpse.
this just gets just stop.
I'm not dead. I'm just not living.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Necrophilia.
And this is why we never get anything done in our sessions.
So,
So, yeah, Alana will, she had a hand on the vampire one. She just takes off, turns around, walks away without saying anything. Even if she did, you won't be able to wait around.
Hachi was.
Sorry,
Good.
go ahead. No, you go.
No, I was just saying, Hachi is sitting in front of the Lich One, like just staring at it angrily, and then just like glares at it and just leaves. Going to Sven, because I seen Sven was chilling, so I went here. She's like, what's up, buddy? Ignore my one wings.
I want to insight check Hachi.
What the fuck? I wasn't.
To be fair,
Make the
when
roll.
I think Hachi look angry.
Ooh.
Does he seem different to me?
Yes, he's got bone wings.
Aside from that, does he seem a little more undead?
No,
Oh,
he looks
Yeah.
perfectly alive. But bear in mind, you were promised the secret on how to.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's just that whole.
To be fair, he does look a little bit more undead, but the fact that he's got bone wings.
Yeah.
And to start with, Hachi didn't have the best of complexions. Really lithe, very gaunt. Not
Fucking
you know.
core.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so Anna's just gonna, like, when Alana comes past, just kind of give her a nod and then just.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we gonna stay and find the lich, or are we done here?
So, the power that I was told about is that pillar. She points to the lich pillar. I personally don't want to fight a lich. I don't care to fight a lich. I don't want to become a lich. So, there's no reason to stay here as far as I'm concerned. Unless you think this lich is going to have some kind of information on how to defeat Strahd. But personally,
I'm very much in favor of leaving here quickly. Now that we've done what we've done, I think.
I feel like this
time
place
is
was a
moving on
mistake.
quicker.
I feel like we've probably got as much as we can from here.
There are
Esmeralda,
things we need to do.
Esmeralda offers up. I can set up the teleportation circle to the Mount Bartok if you want.
How
You
long
can do
has that
magic?
bitch been able to do that?
What the fuck?
Remember, she sent off a thing to Valaki for someone to go and put it in Mount Bartok, and she was going to be able to connect the teleportation to the stone. The other to the stone.
I forgot.
It was
That's why we decided
stones.
to come do that.
Teleportation stones.
I've slept since then.
I've become a
Uh,
lich.
Basically, before you went to the Amber Temple, you were in two minds of what to do, and she said that she had the stones. Send it through an agent in Valaki with Ismark, and
Right.
and they would take it up into the mountain. And then when you were done with the Amber Temple, she'd be able to use the other stone to create a teleportation circle to take you straight to Mount Bartok instead of having to traipse everywhere.
Right. Got it.
So your choices are, if you're leaving, is teleport to Mount Bartok or go somewhere else. A lot slower.
It's the evening
Middle
time
of the
now.
night at the moment.
No, it's morning
slept.
coming onto lunchtime.
Oh, okay, good. Well
Maybe we
then,
slept during the day.
yeah, we did sleep during the day.
Oh no.
We
In which
came
case,
to
yeah,
the Amber Temple in the morning, and then we really needed a rest because we fucked ourselves up.
yeah. No, you
No.
did sleep.
And then we were like,
So
right,
yeah,
we'll
it's going to
stay
be
here for
about.
the night.
It's actually going to be about midnight.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to Mount Baltar at midnight?
Well,
Do we want to
The
go
thing
anywhere
is-
at midnight?
Mount Bartok's pretty out of
Bed.
the way, and I need to grab a bite to eat before then, and that's sort of
Oh right, we should pick up some things.
I forgot about
Fucking-
that.
yeah.
Hold on, do we know that
No,
Hachi needs? Okay.
Hachi hasn't told anybody.
Did I not?
No,
I think he told
No.
Alana, right?
I think you might have told Alana, but you didn't exclaim it to the group.
Yeah.
So did Hachi say out loud that he needs to grab a bite then?
Yeah. I just like I need to get something to eat.
The Feely will pull out something from her pack.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still eat that, but I'm not one to turn down food. But also, no, I have
Look
to
at you,
get
you're just
something,
skin and bones.
Oh
specific.
my god, Anna. Ugh.
Look, we don't have a sense of humor. We're gonna die soon.
Maybe you are.
She
Oh,
already
that's
did.
right. I'm just not living.
Yeah, if we can do bar talk in the morning, maybe that would be great. Uh, but in the meantime, Sven, I think if we touch this gold, this golem's going to activate. Uh, do we want to just fucking beat the shit out of the golem? We can take all the gold.
Bear in
And then we can
mind,
buy more supplies.
you won't have had enough time to go for another long rest before morning.
Yeah, I know.
Do we need more gold? Or like, we're at the point where money can't help us.
Yeah, but if we manage to get through, we can have all this gold. I can let everything I can out of the castle as well, and then we dip set. And then having gold wherever we go afterwards is going to be pretty sweet. Assuming.
Although we don't really have many places to keep the gold unless you want to jingle your entire way across Barovia.
Yeah, true enough. I don't have.
And gold is heavy. I'm the
We're
strongest
really
member of the
strong.
group with 12,
I wonder.
I mean,
mechanically speaking.
I can't go back and get 21 or something. I suppose.
Esmeralda's stronger than you.
Of course she is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, she is.
So Esmeralda's
That's why
our
she's my
powerhouse
type.
then.
Oh, she's got a strength of 14.
What a beast!
Esmeralda's got a gym somewhere.
She does CrossFit.
God.
No, she can't do CrossFit. She hasn't mentioned it yet.
True.
True.
I mean, still though, we. I'm not opposed to picking up some stuff because it might be useful.
Be right back.
We could.
You know,
Within reason.
CrossFit would fit her though, because you know, vampires, crosses.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're literally like with the like crucifixes like out.
Yeah.
Doing chin-ups on a crucifix.
That would be baller. Gold is a useful resource, even in a small amount.
Does she bench a praying bench?
And then afterwards, she goes to like the dispensing machine, and she gets her holy water out the bottle. Does like a Diet Coke advert.
Please, Charlie.
For holy water?
See, you know what I see as her workout routine? That scene
Punching
from
all of us in the
Flashdance.
faces. She's a maniac on the floor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Isn't Flashdance the movie that like she pulls on the thing and like water just falls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's during
Holy
that scene.
water.
Yeah.
But yes.
Can we just do musicals, Strahd? We're getting so
Oh
close.
my
So
god.
close.
But I have to say yes. This is sort of a selfish thing because it takes a lot of gold to copy all of my spells across and all of that. So I mean, if I can replenish that without taxing everybody's pockets too, that would be great.
Esmeralda pipes up with, well, when you kill Strahd, here's a castle full of treasure.
Yeah, that's true. Also,
Yes,
don't
but
have
it
to
has
worry about-
That's
cooties.
Barovia's money. This is no finders keepers bullshit. You kill the Dune, you steal all his stuff.
if you don't think I'm
a
at
little bit
least
of it.
taking candlesticks and stuff, you're out of your mind.
Alright, Jean Valjean.
Feely's like, I'll have the candelabra over the dining table. That was particularly lovely.
I'll have the whole dining table. Are you kidding me?
Have the castle.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
I'll just take
Hachi's
the castle.
summer house.
Yeah?
No, but if you do want to take a bit of gold for your spells and stuff, feel free.
Does anyone know anything about fighting an iron golem right before Sven picks up anything shiny?
We just did.
Yeah, we just did.
We
Oh,
fought
did
it's
we?
an amber golem. Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, then we'll kill it. That's fine. I forgot that we already fought one of these. Carry on. Go ahead, Sven!
Yes.
I-
You fought
He's
the
just been
weak one.
staring at the gold, then would look at the golem, look at the gold, tap the gold with his foot, look back at the golem. He's doing like a very awkward bird shuffle dance.
Wait
Oh
a second.
God.
What, you don't want us to fight?
Let them fight.
Bring me blood.
Just make the shiniest thing not part of the treasure, and the golem will just walk over and go, "Oh, how'd that picture get in here?" And just hand it to Sven.
Oh, hey, you dropped this.
Yeah, and Sven will just run out. I got it. Start the car.
Start the car! Oh my god.
Okay. So, sorry, what are you doing, Sven?
He's looking at the treasure,
Yep.
then looks at the golem,
Yep.
then gets closer to the treasure, looks at the golem,
Yep.
and as long as the golem is not moving, he just slowly keeps advancing
Okay.
until his foot is on the treasure.
Okay. How heavily are you putting your foot down?
Well, if any coins or treasure are separate, he just puts it. He tries to find like one coin or one piece of treasure and just puts his foot over it completely.
Is he like
just to see
picking
what
it up
happens.
with his foot?
No, not yet. He's still just normal. Just
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a coin which is by itself just off the one of the piles.
Okay. Puts his foot on it.
Okay.
Looks at the golem.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
All right. He's in hybrid form.
Okay.
Curls the treasure with his claw.
The second
Oh.
the coin moves a nanometer, the golem animates.
We should probably be where we were.
He throws the gold at Hachi and said, "He did it."
I mean, Defeely's still like back in that hallway because she was not stupid.
Yeah, you should probably put yourself where you were.
Yeah, I made
Yeah,
myself up because Anna was
that's-
seeing what Sven was up to.
And I walked out, so I would be in there too.
Okay.
I just said that Defeely walked away. She did not leave the room.
Da, da, da.
Do, 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 do.
Wow, he's not last.
Nah, elf me.
She's busy making secret deals while we're all out of the room.
Yeah, Angie. What's that face?
I don't know.
That's her lich face.
Well, when someone did do, I thought they were gonna start singing the Price is Right song, and I'm like, that is so fitting for Treasure Game.
Okay. The golem has started moving. Let me just make sure.
Is it moving aggressively or just moving?
Oh yeah. It looks like it wants to kill Hatchie.
Ah, God.
Not Hatchie, Sven.
For a second there, I
It
thought
fell
the
for the
mole just
trick.
ran with my my gold coin at Hatchie that he didn't plan, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay with this.
Aww. Our poor little wizardy.
Okay.
No, I won't let anything happen to him. I'll stab that golem in the back, but I'm just saying.
And
I would like to literally stab that golem in the back, please.
To
With my shiny
literally.
short sword.
okay.
Susan.
I can't
You
see
don't
it.
have advantage,
No.
Isn't Sven
so
flanking?
that's going to be no.
Oh, that's Alana's token.
But
Yep.
can I get sneak attack? Because I
You
have
can. So that's going to be
9.
19 points, and you're using
My magical sword. My shiny sword.
your magical shiny sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be what? 19.
Yes. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do.
No.
I'll just
Yeah,
shoot
apparently
it.
that's not all you're gonna do.
No, I'm not done.
Sorry, little one was getting at my book.
I'm pretty sure I shot the other one and my arrow just bounced off, so I'm not gonna bother doing that. So I'm just gonna stay there, I think. No bonus action, no movement.
Okay. Mr. Hatchie.
I would like to
Rage.
draw inspiration from earlier antics, and I'm going to polymorph into King Kong.
I don't have the fucking token.
That's alright.
you
I just
do.
assumed King Kong.
Lauren had a King Kong token.
Doesn't mean it's still there.
But are we
That'd be
still
an
there?
archive.
Lauren's still there.
Um,
I'm pretty sure Lauren had an ape token.
Yep.
Oh, I
recall it
do.
Vividly.
it's in the compendium. Giant ape.
Nothing good ever comes from going giant ape in this game.
You feel he's having PTSD flashbacks.
This ape just falling on top of her.
Yeah, I can't control that, but I'm going to move up and just bash.
Let me get to it.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, I don't need to control it. All I need to do is bash. We're the bash squad now.
It's not ready yet.
Give me a second. I got this. Hold on. Do you mind if I put a GIF in the chat there, Mole?
I don't know. Will I mind?
Does 21 or 19 hit?
I'm making your sheet.
Oh, I was just doing attacks. I like I said, I don't need to move.
Why won't it move? It won't put the giant ape in there. Okay, so we're just going to have to do it that way. Okay, well, 21 will hit.
Does 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so they both hit.
Are you having Captain Feels?
That is going to be 45 bludgeon damage. From
Oh fuck!
Okay, you got
That's
you smack. You smack. Your hands really hurt as they make absolutely no impact on the anvil whatsoever.
That's fine.
If he's
That's good.
polymorphed, aren't they magical attacks?
Nope.
Nope.
Can you turn your fists into magic weapons?
Not a polymorph.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, double concentration.
Is that everything?
Yep. Well, obviously I want to get up, like, so I'm here, but... Yep, that's grand. I just want to be within hands-on range.
Well, you can move into flanking with me.
Am I flanking?
There you
from
go.
there?
You can move the token now.
No, top notch. Yeah, I'm going to be here.
Okay, so it's its turn. Can everyone except the Feely
Oh boy.
make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes.
everybody else.
Yes, I can. I rolled a 3.
You said saving throw?
Yes.
My saving throw bonus hasn't been put on there, so that's...
Well, and my +3 because you're within range. Nobody else.
So
is.
that's a 20 total for me.
Okay. Ilana and Anna, you are both slowed for the next minute.
Oh.
Ah. What's that? Reactions and.
On the first set, you can't use reactions, your speed is halved, and it can't make more than one attack on its turn.
Fine.
In addition, the target can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. You may repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn to end the effect.
Yep. I remember this. Steven.
Steven.
Get fucking wrecked.
You know you've been married too long, Len.
Okay, Sven.
I love you, honey.
Yeah.
I'll hit.
Seeing as how my damage was peaked, I will go for Schmitey Schmite.
Schmeitely.
Fuck, that makes me think of like this stupid Flash thing when I was younger. Spiggity, 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 bad.
Oof.
Okay,
more shite,
16,
I
23.
Yeah? It's pink.
Ouch. Let's go for second swing then.
Swing.
Let's go. Bloop. That was better. Let's go.
Yep.
After I get the hit again, I'll do the Smitey Smite. This time at level deuce and bloop. Oh! That hurts.
Oh wow! Wow!
Sven is not on his game today. He's too distracted by all the gold.
Yeah, treasure woes.
Sure
Wow.
he looks like a raven and not a magpie.
Sven looks like a hawk.
Yeah,
Oh.
he looks like a red-tailed hawk.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah. Rip.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Sven?
Run away? No. Nah, he's good. I don't see anything else I can do.
Okay.
Wait,
Elana.
Wait, I said
Oh.
hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Shield of Faith? I can't remember if that was bonus or not.
Oh, yeah, it's a bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action, yes.
And that should give me another +1 or +2 AC, I think.
I believe so.
Just to
I'm
protect me from
fairly
that.
certain it's a bonus action.
It's
Well,
a
I'll
click on it.
two
I'll click
bonus
on it. Let's see what
action
happens.
spell. Yes.
One bonus action,
Yep.
6 feet, concentration up to 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm so dumb. I
Okay.
did not realize you could put that on other people.
Yeah.
That's why the divine or the favorite soul can twin spell Shield of Faiths.
Okay. Alana.
I'm throwing down some spirit elves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Given your
yeah.
current mindset, okay, they the area starts filling with a slight, twinkling sparkle of, like that night beam of moonlight that you expect from Ilana. These elves start to manifest within the area, and as they come up, their hair just droops over their eyes, all emo-like.
Emo elves.
Emo or like the ring?
No,
Why not?
emo.
It's like this.
Yeah,
They're
like
like
that.
the
And
ultimate
they're
steam kids,
all
just like-
they're all staring at the floor and like kicking pebbles.
It wouldn't even be here, Mom.
Do they listen to Simple Plan?
Oh
Simple Plan
yeah.
was the most emo one you went to.
I mean,
So it's
Panic
like
at the
Dashboard
Disco or...
I mean, really, it's My Chemical Romance, but Simple Plan are
Yeah.
just so fucking whiny, it just drives me.
I don't know that band, so
Simple Plans, perfect.
What about Duck Cap the Cutie?
Yes.
Oh.
I like the only song I know really well from them is one of my favourite songs of all time, which is "I'll Follow You Into the Dark."
It's a good song.
Sorry, I'm trying to get that scene hair
It
thing
strikes-
going on.
Yeah,
where
I like.
It strikes
my
me.
side part. I don't have my hairspray. I can't do it.
Okay, anything else,
Then you
Alana?
like push up the back.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. And just like, I guess.
Okay,
Whatever.
Daffili.
I get the feeling we need a fireball in this. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Go on, fireball it. Go
Go
on,
on,
go on,
do it,
fireball
do
it,
it,
fireball
do
it,
I'll
fireball
go
it.
for run. I'm ready.
Look for.
I'm only slowed. It's fine.
I'm just gonna.
If you fireball it, only you won't be affected. So it's good. It's good.
But maybe firebolt is a little better idea.
I was
Bear-
gonna say,
bear in
depends where
mind-
she aims it. She could just decide to torch that poor monkey and the golem.
Bear in mind, all these fuckers probably took dark gifts.
I did too.
Excuse me?
I took. Well, I didn't take the dark gift, but I took a dark gift.
Mm-hmm.
Gold is not a dark gift.
No,
I'm
Blood
China.
money, my friend.
What
Blood
if it was
money.
acquired through dark means, though?
Listen here, Susie. Just stop trying to distract me just because you know I'm gonna kill you as soon as you turn undead.
Okay, 18
That was also
fire
a factor
damage.
into my decision making. Does it seem affected at all by the fire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And it burns, burns, burns.
Definitely
That
started
altar
the
fire.
fire.
Anything else?
Oh, the fire.
That is because I don't have any bonus actions, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay, Anna.
I want to stab it again. As soon
Sorry,
as my
Mom,
sheet
second
lets
thing.
me.
Okay.
Did I stab it?
You
Do I get flanking with the 8?
you do get flanking, yes, which means you do 32 points of damage to it.
That's disgusting.
Nice.
It is now bloodied.
It's cracking.
No,
How
no,
is
no,
my
no. That's
sword
a
doing?
large sea creature.
Yeah, that is, this is the golem.
How does it feel, wifey?
I do that all the
Consultations. Consultations on how things feel. We should ask Alana. How does it feel, Alana?
I'm just
She
gonna
was
sound-
going knee deep
How
on this.
does it feel?
I just hold on.
Okay, anything else, Anna?
No.
Okay. Hachi.
I just want to grapple the big boy.
Okay, make
I've been
a
fine.
athletics roll.
Which I assume is just plus.
It should have an
Nine?
athletics. It'll be a straight strength unless it's got an athletic skill listed under
It
the
does,
entry.
+9. Yeah, I'm using the companions app.
Okay.
Oh my god. That was a 4.
Oh.
It beat you.
It says multi-attack. Is that the same as extra attack? I can make 2 fist attacks.
No, multi-attack specifically says what you can do with it.
Well, then I don't want to do anything else. I'm good.
Okay, its turn. And it might actually end up doing some damage.
Nah.
brah.
It
Nah, brah.
is okay. I think it's probably going to go for Anna.
Why me? I'm just
You
here
hurt it the
poking
most?
it.
Because you've been poking it. And it hurt. I mean, Sven
He's such a baby.
lightly slapped him. To feel he's out of range.
And I savaged him in the back. Okay.
Also, Spirit Guardians.
Yes, it will make a wisdom saving throw. Can you make a roll for damage, please?
Sí. Un momento, por favor.
I've been teasing Susie with the idea that I've had in my head. Don't mind me.
Ah,
Do I want to know?
It's cute.
it is.
Shame
And
about the
hell yeah, as you
damage.
said. I was distracted by gayness. Leave me alone.
Story of my fucking life.
Right? I was literally gonna say that.
That's the name of your spirit guardian band.
distracted by gayness.
They're the warm-up act for Vampire.
It's the opening act. What the fuck?
What is happening in this game? What?
Oh shit, I forgot to try and do a saving throw. Oh my god. Oh, well.
Oh, I didn't do my saving throw. Oh, no.
I forgot completely.
You were distracted by gayness.
What? fuck?
Okay. So, that's going to miss. That's not. That's going to be 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm fine. 34.
And then we go round to Sven.
They only do covers. God damn.
I do want to point out that 47 damage is what he did last round, and that was weak for him. So that's not
Yep.
terrible.
You gross.
That being said, smack.
I think what you mean is mew, mew.
Yeah, mew.
Yeah, you do basically have a lightsaber. Okay,
Oh, Sven.
that will hit.
No smile. Second,
Okay.
And
That will.
miss, so no.
Oh no, you have advantage.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it? You were one with the force.
You're flanking with Alana.
Oh, alright. Well, if the second one hits, then I'll smite on the second one.
Okay,
How many midichlorians does Sven have?
2.
All the metachlorians.
2, and they're not talking to each other.
Woo!
They need couples therapy. Okay, stab the sword into it. The divine smite follows through the sword, through the blade. The light just fills the inside of the amber to the point that it's acting like kind of like a lava lamp, and then it just shatters. Can everybody make a dexterity save?
Yes. Do I get
Yes.
like my roguey advantage?
Yes.
You I need to make it.
Oh,
Most
no.
begrudging yes ever.
You have to make it, but you're at advantage.
Look, I needed that advantage.
I might need it too.
Well, how do you get advantage as a rogue?
Evasion. I get advantage on dex saves if I can see the effect.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that'd be...
Isn't that
Uncanny dodge. Hang on. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Hang on. Evasion. Your instinctive agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain area effects.
So Hachi, yours is 13. I doubt that's enough.
Oh wait, that doesn't give me
but
advantage.
Still.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Something else.
Barbarian Danger Sense.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
But can I have advantage anyway? Because I'm just me.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
the shot.
so Alana, Anna.
And
Everyone
I'm
but
slowed,
Sven.
This is some
Everyone except Sven.
Yep. Called it. Unless
As a
the 13
party.
is enough to pass, because Hachi should be within range.
No, I was taking his as a 13.
Yeah.
Takes 12 points of piercing damage as shrapnel
Yeah.
from
I was
the
expecting, like, 50
amber golem just flies
Yeah.
into you.
I was expecting more.
You said 12.
I said
What are
12.
you whinging about? I just got hit with 34 points of damage before that.
I wasn't even in the room.
Well, maybe if you were here, this wouldn't have happened.
I contributed. Fuck you.
Esmeralda walks in and goes, "Oh, what happened?"
Fuck you.
Are you sure she's not distracted by the boy band if they're still up?
Distracted
Or
by the gayness.
The emo band.
My God, Esmeralda is just
Plan.
straight up Susie.
Oh,
Redhead Susie.
I think that has to be one of the best funny bit rolling into funny bit rolling into funny bit that we've had for a long while.
Oh,
You know, we have to have that lightheartedness because otherwise, Curse of Strahd is just too overbearing.
Alright,
Oh.
now
Seriously,
let me
folks, the
note
conversations
because-
I've had with
Ow.
all these people over the past 2 weeks about how they've been obsessing over the choices that I gave them at the end of last session.
I regain 1 hit point. Yay me.
And then you're at half health.
And then I'm at half health.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing
so-
you'd like to know what the treasure is.
I'd like
yeah,
Alana
sure.
to fix my boo-boo, please.
It's an illusion.
Thought you were gonna say boob.
Oh.
So did I.
I'm joking. Sorry?
He poked me really hard in the boob, okay? It left a bruise, and he's fixing Alana.
And you were too fag on. I'll come over and do a kiss. I'm not gonna put my hand on your boob though. It's too.
But she gave you consent.
But the thing about it is, what makes it worse is that you put the hand on the boob to do the
all
the
furry.
casting. The problem with it is you can only speak in a whisper. So when you cast it, it's going to be like...
Oh my god, whispering sweet nothings.
To my velvety chest.
You're now that Asian girl from Pitch Perfect.
Oh my god.
Okay, in pile 1, there are 17,500 copper pieces.
Oh fuck that. Mm-mm.
Ben, you made us do that for copper.
There are 30 gemstones. There are 3 rusted suits of plate mail. There are 9 rusted shields. And there is a child-sized sarcophagus made of black wood inlaid with gold.
Get that. Put that in the burn pile.
In pile 2. Pile 2.
What could be behind pile number 2?
12,000 silver pieces. 5 rusted suits of ring mail and 6 rusted breastplates. A silvered rapier with a pink glass hilt.
Oh, fuck you!
You already have special shit, dude.
4 rusted greatswords. And a gilded chariot. Yes, there's a fucking chariot in it.
Mine.
Once. We have horses outside, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Hachi and I
We
can
took
turn
them to
into
the
horses.
mountains.
Pile 3. 6,600 electrum pieces.
Fuck that.
Yes.
Each coin is stamped with a profiled visage of Strahd.
Alright, that's in the burn
Ow.
pile.
75 empty bottles.
Daffy's last ever drinking session.
Yeah,
A
right.
trunk filled with 6 fine dresses and gowns. No, Aria.
That's Defeely just running towards the dresses.
There are
Like scrambling over the electrum.
there is a rotted wooden chest. I.e., it's still holding its contents, but if you try and pick it up, you reckon it's going to fall apart. In it are 10 pieces of jewellery and 500 gold pieces. 8 painted ceramic statues of saints.
Oh, sweet.
By statues, they're £50 each.
Fuck that. I don't think I can pick that up.
Pile 4. A pile of iron ingots. You reckon in total these iron ingots are probably worth about 250 gold, but they weigh about £2,500.
Dang.
30 holy symbols from gods, from gods, a few gods you recognise, lots of gods you don't.
This
Doesn't
is
matter where you're from.
Hero shit comes to die.
A set of 12 copper chalices with silver filigree.
Fancy.
A
Fancy.
gilded skull with red garnets in its eye sockets.
Oh, look, that's
That's
the feeling.
definitely not evil.
I need it.
8 warhammers and 6 war picks.
Wait. Can I do an Arcana check on that skull?
You can, yes. Pile 5. 9,000 silver pieces. 6 crystal balls. A bronze crown with a tiny gem-eyed dragons for spires. A life-sized wooden pony.
I want that.
6 marble vases. Big buggers.
Nice.
They weigh about £100 a piece.
Nice.
Nice.
Pile Pile 6. 7,000 gold pieces. As
There we
soon as you
go.
pick them up, you realise it's actually wood painted gold.
Fuck this entire fucking place.
15,000 copper pieces in 15 iron pots. An obsidian scepter with gold filigree.
Oh, Debs.
11 rusted helms. 15 thin leather-bound tomes, all of them signed copies of a storybook called Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites by Nietzsche May.
I feel like Alana needs a copy of that for her library.
Yep, I'm having one of those.
In Pile 5, did you say there was a crown? Because also fucking
Yes.
Yeah, the
retroactive
crown with
Debs.
the dragons.
Retroactive Debs.
Okay,
Blast and identify
All
on
that
the
arc-
player and that.
okay. It's non-magical.
Good, that means it's not a fucking lich.
No, I was talking
Like
about the
dummy witch?
scepter.
Oh, god damn it!
The Arcana, it's a high enough quality to be magical.
I'll blast and identify on it.
Thank
It's
you.
not magical.
Oh, thank God.
You are exhausted.
What I
all
love
blessed
is that
blood.
room is absolutely jam-packed full of treasure, but it's crap.
Just shit, isn't it?
Junk.
I mean, like, that's
It's-
Rager,
it's-
though.
I mean, there's a few, there's a few bits of jewellery and there's a few other bits and pieces which are quite nice, but for the most part, it's just rubbish.
It's a fucking
but-
car boot sale.
I
Why
get
don't
to
we
be
really,
a
like-
dragon king.
True.
So,
This is basically everything that wasn't worth taking off of everything that Strahd's killed, basically.
DeFeely wants to sort through all of the pretty stuff and take the prettiest stuff.
That
I
means
feel like
that
the
she
the
wants
way
to
we
My
found out
sister.
about the
Yes,
items
yes.
though was Sven suddenly turned into like a dolphin and just started bouncing between each
Beck's
pile.
got the reference.
Like Scrooge McDuffing. What reference?
When I was doing the, pile 1
Oh.
and Bully's special prize.
I don't know that reference.
It's an English
So-
reference.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
What treasure value was worth
Love
the
watching
most? Did we run into?
Probably the election with the gold pieces in
Well,
the chest.
there was some gold, there was some jewellery. The chalices. I mean,
There
you've
was a
probably got about
box,
a couple of thousand gold worth of gold and stuff that's easily transportable.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm asking. Like the actual coins that are, like I could fill up a decent bag full. Which coin value there was the highest?
Gold.
Was it gold?
Gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but there's only a few hundred of that.
500. And it's in the box it's about to be destroyed when you lift it, so...
So just scoop it.
Okay.
And what are the shiniest gems? Because that's what Sven would.
Well, there was only
I
a few.
want-
There was only a few actual gems.
In
Okay.
pile 1.
Which one's the shiniest?
Are there any diamonds? That's important.
No,
Yeah, that is important.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
just like...
Christ.
Strahd
These-
cleared those out.
they all look like high quality, low end stones. So still worth a bit, but nothing.
Really
Yeah.
nice jet.
Nice opal.
Man, if I wasn't
There were
playing
30
Alana,
gemstones in there. Basically, each one's worth about 50 gold.
Oh,
That's not bad.
that's value right
That's
there.
portable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's way easier to port than gold.
Yep.
Pocket
Yeah,
that.
it's worth 1,500
Oh,
gold.
okay. Well, I'll take that.
Yeah, and then you've got the crown is worth a lot.
I mean, it's worth a lot on my head.
The scepter's worth a lot.
In my hand is the thing.
You're
The
gonna
skull's
walk out
worth
there
quite
like
a bit.
pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the
That's my
jewellery and the 500 gold in the rotted chest.
Are the dresses worth anything?
The jewellery's worth a lot.
What was the crystal balls? The fucking palantirs?
There were 6 crystal balls.
There were 6 crystal balls.
We know the 7's in Isengard, so...
Where is it? There we go.
that's the first thing I thought of. Was all the necklaces
Taoism or whatever the fuck that is, or Hinduism or some whatever it is. Just whenever he pulls out the Chinese one, he's just bow.
Shut up, Musa, blah. Oh god, I fucking love that film.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably the best of the loot that I just read out there.
I'm gonna
Break
take-
time.
Yeah.
Do you
okay.
guys want to step? Any of you guys stepping away, or shall I leave you chatting to the chat channel?
I'm probably gonna step away to grab something, but you rip them or coffee.
I'll take us away. Yeah, people are
Okay.
used to it by now.
Anna's
be
gonna
back
go sit on
soon.
the wooden horse. Hang on, 2 seconds.
And we're back. Just as Charlie's music stops. Which is probably good, because, you know, that way
Why
the
don't we
VOD
get
won't
muted?
get twanged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Little bit of a retcon. In pile... and Bully's special prize. In pile 4, there's a backpack.
Oh,
Looks really,
yes.
really tattered. The straps are like held together with string, and you know, it's got patchwork over it.
Well, I'm fucking gonna need that because I can't carry all these like crystal orbs and stuff as well. Yeah, I'll grab that as well.
Okay.
In really good news, it
when-
doesn't look like Lauren's staff is here.
Oh, you know what?
Or
when
spear or
when you
whatever it
pick
was.
up the backpack, you notice that some of the stitching is actually quite ornate, even though it looks really, really tattered.
I'll burn another identify spell.
Heward's handy haversack.
Ah, baller. Yep.
Fucking knew
Okay.
it.
Parachutes over Barovia.
Hey guys, guess what? We have a way to transport all of this garbage.
And
Go.
is there like, will my horse fit?
Do you want it to die after 10 minutes?
Not a real horse. There's only wooden.
Not the
and I
wooden
knock it
horse.
on the head.
Oh yeah, it's right.
It can, like,
It can hold up to 20 pounds of material and cannot exceed a volume of 2 cubic
no, that's
feet.
the side pouches and
The
then
sound
the main
pouch,
pouch.
and it's 8 cubic feet and 80 pounds.
All right, I'm just going to start just focus, like put it on the ground and then run it in and scoop off.
While they're being noisy rearranging the gold, can I just go and make sure like no one's sneaking up on us from either behind
Okay.
or through the doors? Is
Make
that
sure
That's the
nobody runs.
suspicious squint we're getting from Pup right now.
Are you deciding who I'm going to kill, sweetie?
that
Oh
one?
dear. You're not. You
bet
don't.
you it
You,
was Susie.
you don't want to know who she was waving at.
I bet it was Susie.
Oh, that's so cute. Better not be Susie. We need Susie.
You know, I bet it was Stevie then.
Is that perception or investigation roll?
To see if there's anything around. That'll be.
No, to see who Pup pointed
Yeah,
at.
that too.
Oh right, yeah. Oh no, that. Yeah, either one will work.
If it was the black screen of Sven, I'm sorry, but no.
Not good enough.
Okay, it's fine.
I like how opening a sheet is actually sending the roll 20 into hell.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why my sheet covers like everything right now.
Am I the only one that doesn't have problems with Roll20?
I don't.
Oh.
It might
think the
be
rest of
because
us do.
I've got,
I'm
like,
slightly better
Warcraft
on
open.
Firefox, but it still runs like
Yeah,
garbage.
I have both going, so.
Yeah, you found my one up.
Right. So that's that. Are we actually going to leave now?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna nap and then we're gonna leave, right? Because it's still gonna be in the middle of the night when we're bouncing up Mount Bartok at this point.
Yeah.
So you want to wait around until dawn?
Yeah, we can go back to our room that we barricaded before.
Okay.
It's down near the
Well, there
front.
just happens to be a corpse with a load of bones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And because I'm super weird and super bored, I did find out how much 1 pound of human beings are on average. Just 2 femurs. Easy peasy.
I don't even know how you googled that.
How
Right?
much,
Like, you're
how much does
definitely
a
on a
femur
list
weigh?
now.
Yeah, he's on a watch list now.
Yeah, 100%. You were
If
so
I wasn't on
the
a
list.
watch list already,
I was
then
like, yeah, please.
No, this is a new watch list.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'd really
If-
grasp with anything else I haven't Googled before.
I was gonna say, if there are any grave robbings near you, you're gonna be suspect number 1.
No, I'm not, because
Especially if it's only 2 femurs that go missing.
So, Mo, you said that was a silver rapier?
It was a silvered rapier.
Silvered. Yeah.
So,
That's
'cause
important.
an actual silver rapier would be useless as a weapon
But silver
because it'd be too malleable and soft.
Right.
It was nice.
Yes, with a pink glass.
Oh yeah. For the record, Defile took that.
Okay.
That is some like Utena shit. That fucking yes.
Defile took that and the skull and probably some dresses and jewelry.
Okay.
Imagine how she's got like 2 ball gowns, one over each shoulder.
It's her new cape.
Right, so you rest up. You get the benefits of a short rest.
You're a noisy
Except for Alana, who could probably camp enough to get her.
No, because it hasn't been long enough since the previous long rest.
The long rest as
Oh,
well.
right.
Like even though I only meditate for 4 hours, I still have to be doing nothing for 8.
Oh, okay.
Just my sleep state is like 4.
Yeah, plus you know, I mean, you could spend 8 hours now, and you know, it'll be take you a bit past dawn, but you still need a minimum amount of time between long rests, or really, really exertive work during that time, and you haven't really had that.
Does Alana heal me, by the way?
Yeah, I healed you
Oh, yeah, I
for
see it, 18.
18.
Thank you. Can I spend some hit die?
Yeah.
Please?
Yes,
That's my
it's a
one.
short rest.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You may spend as many as you wish.
Yeah, I need to work out how many I need.
Oh, I can actually arcane recovery, so I'm gonna take back that.
I think I need 3.
Level 4 spell slot you used.
Sure am.
Hot damn! I'm back.
Nice.
I didn't
Got
think
my
I
con
damage.
so high.
Okay. Mount Bartok. Mount Bartok.
That name keeps throwing me because I knew somebody when I was a kid with the last name Bartok.
Bartok the Magnificent.
Yeah, I just think of the fucking bat thing.
Oh
Bartok.
yeah.
I need another hit
Sorry,
die.
Baratok. Baratok is the name of the mount.
There we go. That's what I wanted. That's better.
Okay, on an out of character from GM Things, what do you remember being told about Mount Baratok?
I think
There's
I
some
wrote something
hermit.
down. Hold on.
In the mountains. That's all I remember being told.
Let me check some shit, see if I wrote something down. The only thing I wrote down was its location.
No, Anya.
So I
I'm
remember
watching
that
you.
Mount Bartok is north of the
The lake thing.
North
Lake.
beyond the lake, not too far off from the den of werewolves.
And yeah, there's werewolf nest nearby then, and there's something about hunters wouldn't go up here because the hunters found something in the mists in the old Svalich road, but they don't go up this way or something. There was a fight up here between a wizard and Strahd, and apparently it got really close.
No, the fight happened at Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, and he fell into the river and got carried
Yeah.
to. Okay.
That's what some people say.
Yeah.
That's what the Vistani told us.
Man, I'm gonna be super sad if that's Casimir.
Specifically, somebody in the party was told something very specific.
That's her dress. Darling, that's her dress.
The characters would probably remember even if we don't.
Hachi.
Fuck. Was it by the shitty saint guy?
I can't remember who said it, but you were told it'd probably be a good idea to prepare to spell magic.
I've already prepared it. It was the shitty saint guy.
the shitty
The
saint
shitty
guy
saint guy.
is actually not an inaccurate
The
description.
abbot?
Except he's not a saint.
Whatever.
Is it the Abbey of a Saint?
Yes.
Exactly. So saint by association.
Near enough.
And I'm not gonna
He's the
tell.
abbot of an abbey of a saint.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell the Deva he's not a saint.
I'm still super disappointed that nobody went, hey, abbot!
We
Men in
met
tights?
him. He was creepy. You weren't there. You don't know.
Yeah, there was no time for levity there. It was just vomit the whole time.
It was horrible.
It was
Easily.
bad.
It was the creepiest thing we've done this whole campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Still disappointed.
And I mean, Hachi now eats bones, so
That wasn't because of the abbot. Oh, I get it. It's creepy stuff. Got it. Got the connection.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so you gather all the stuff up, put loads of the treasure in the haversack.
Also, the rest of that guy's bones. Shit one on him, but
Okay.
That's not something you do, right? That's just.
Oh, Charlie.
Fertilizer.
The bad has spread.
Yeah, I blame Angie.
So yeah, you gather all together. Esmeralda does a small ritual which activates the stone. A portal opens up in front of you. She then picks up the stone, and she says this portal will be up for the next minute.
The feeling's gone through.
Okay?
Yep, straight through.
Is anybody not going through? Okay. So you go through.
Did she pull Symmetra and just like, you know?
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
actually
off the fucking
Esmeralda,
cliff.
and we're now just gonna fall off the side of a mountain.
Yep.
To our deaths.
It seems that the agent did the job properly, set it at the base of Mount Baratok to the east of the Werewolf Caves.
Good, because I was gonna be right fucking pissed and cast fly and then go fuck some shit up if that was the case.
And you come through at the base of the mountain.
Sorry.
I'm always impressed.
Teleportation has effects on Angie.
I mean, anything has an effect on me. Wait, that's not. Never mind. Hold on.
Basically, all you know is to head up the mountain in this area.
Alright.
Is there candy up here?
Maybe.
No.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Did we go to Candy Mountain, Charlie?
No.
I had to
There are no magical bridges.
Oh, I can hear you.
All right, so is it cold?
Not
Well,
as
well,
cold as where you were.
warm. Yeah.
I'm happy.
It's such a bum.
now we were in like snow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a slightly more temperate. I mean, yeah, it gets colder as you start going up the mountain, but you know that happens when you go up any mountain.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as bad as the mountains you were just on.
Yeah,
You're
it's
on,
not nearly as
mind
bad.
you, you are on the exact opposite side of Barovia. Okay, north of the mountain lake, the trees begin their steady climb up the slopes of Mount Baratok. Its monolithic presence oppressive at this distance. The ground here is rocky, uneven, and tiring to navigate. Even the walls avoid this neck of the woods. Soon you climb above the blanket of fog that engulfs the valley. Dark thunderclouds roll overhead. You see an elk standing on a rocky spur about 60 feet away. Suddenly it assumes the form of a man in black tattered robes. His hair and beard are long, black and streaked with grey, and his eyes crackle with eldritch power.
Could we just meet her as
I don't know, who do you think you just met?
Sorry, Angie's been really excited about this. Defeely's suspicious as fuck, but Angie's like, yes!
He's holding a staff, and he's kind of slowly
Gandalf?
tilting his head from side to side, holding onto the staff, just peering at you. As though he's trying to figure out if you're actually there.
Someone say something.
Do we recognize him from where we just were?
What?
I was gonna say, does he look like the dude that we were just chasing around the temple?
No, he looks nothing
Okay.
like him.
In no way. Okay.
How
Defeely
far
will.
away is he?
Sorry?
Go ahead.
How far away is he?
About 60 feet.
Defeely will look at Sven. Do you want to take this? Do you want me to?
Sven walks up and knocks on his face.
I mean, we're the charismatic people, apparently, so.
Sven will go with the tried and true. Hello, I'm Sven.
Sven.
Hail and well met.
As soon as you start speaking, he knocks the side of his head. And then leans in as though... And then he passes his eyes across the lot of you, and he goes, your face should not be here. It should be somewhere else. Why is your face here? He's pointing right at Archie.
Fuck.
Where's my face supposed to be? If you
Not
can point me
here.
in the right direction, I'll go. Well,
He's quite clearly mad.
yeah, I know, but I mean,
if you consider what we look like right now, I don't blame him for thinking he's tripping balls.
yeah.
And also, when you're mad, everything makes sense to you, so there must be some sort of internal logic going on.
Did you always have wings?
No.
Yes,
That's
I
a
was
no.
born with them.
Oh, Sven.
How did you recognize him?
I don't recognize him at all. I recognize Arcane Power, but not him. Can I give the idea that, or can I glean the idea this is who we're looking for? Like,
Hello?
Well, let's see. You're looking for the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok.
Is
Oh,
it me you're looking for?
Is he as he appears? Because I've got true sight.
He is exactly as he appears.
Dope.
that's
Oh my
fucking
God.
handy.
When you saw him as an elk, you saw that he wasn't as he appeared.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember what gifts I took. I can't even remember anymore.
If you are trained in medicine,
Yes.
you may make a roll.
Don't think
Ooh, am I?
Ahmed at all.
Oh, I'm not.
It was good.
Okay.
Good, yeah.
You get the impression that this thing that's obviously rattling around his brain is more of an affliction rather than a sign of age. So you and your clericy power might be able to do something about it.
Greater restoration.
Oh, did we level up or?
Yes, you level up when you leave Amber Temple.
Oh shit!
Gold
we did,
light
didn't we?
shoots up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
You didn't do it, did you, Bill?
I didn't either.
Forgot. I'm sorry. We're level 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might be.
It's okay. I just have to pick out a spell and we're good.
Yeah. It's nice.
I don't think so.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, pobrecita.
But yeah, I would see that he is afflicted by something and ask him, may I approach you? I don't have any weapons or anything. I'm
She's
very
like
neutral.
whispering this at him.
Oh
Yeah, I
fuck
was
yeah!
about to say,
Shit.
he looks at you blankly as you go,
Do any of us hear her say this?
Well, the ones that stood next to her.
It's
probably.
fairly windy up here. You're up on a mountain.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I was afraid of.
I walk up to Defili and I whisper in her ear to ask him if I can approach him.
You asked the eyeless one to explain that you need to approach.
Amana is my
distance
seeing
thing.
eye elf.
What do your elf eyes see?
Sorry, was that seeing eye elf?
yes. Because it spells C.
You do! So, Defili will call out, may our lovely, tall beauty here approach you?
Are you selling her?
A little bit.
Why doesn't she ask herself?
She can't speak very loudly.
She's like the little mermaid, like.
Yeah. She she sees for me. I don't know if you noticed, but she sees for me, and I speak for her. It's
Don't
an
point
equal
out my eyes, because
exchange.
my eyes are all fucked up. They're all stars and shit.
You can still see. You still have eyes.
Quickly then,
You,
quickly.
You just see
Okay,
everything.
Come now.
Go.
Okay, I come up to him, put a hand on him, and where's the button? Fuck. I do a greater restoration.
I swear this never happened before.
Oh, that's why I was in edit mode. I hate this shit. It's the fucking bollock. Bam.
Okay. You cast Greater Restoration. You
Good job,
feel
Alan.
the arcane, the divine energy channeling through your arm going into his body. It starts making its way to his mind, where it hits a wall and then just fades.
Silently to the wind, I whisper, fuck.
That's no language for a lady elf like yourself.
That's sexist.
Not if it's not language for a male elf as well. You don't know his opinions.
He's
It
just
could just be- could be
recognizing her
speak- could-
gender.
It could
Why
be
would he
speaking-
point out her being a lady then?
It's called being polite.
My apologies, sir. Did not wish to offend. And then I'm gonna retreat backwards.
Inside the heart sheet. What the hell just happened? What was she
Goes to
whispering?
Hachi. and
Baravia?
say, my restoration did not work. There's a magical barrier in his brain space.
So
Technical medical term, brain space.
So dispel it.
Yeah, if I can try and dispel it if you want. I probably should have done that first, really. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Mage. Can I use a dispel magic at you, please?
You
At
said please,
what?
like this is progress.
Just you, in general.
He looks underneath his robe. Okay.
I just cast a dispel magic
what?
at him.
Oh my god, what if it's not just a barrier on his mind?
I just put a hand up preemptively because I don't want to see that shit.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
Fifth. I'm just blowing a 5th level spell.
Roll, please.
What is it
Lamp,
again?
please.
It's D20 plus your spell attack, I think.
Yes. Okay, so before I roll this, I'm going to tell you that if I fuck it up, I'm going to portent it before I roll it. I'm going to portent it at 14, but I want to see if it would fuck it up anyway. It's going to be 14 plus 9, so 23. But 24? Okay, I was right on. But still, I blew the portent.
Okay, you flick the thing, aiming, thinking about this barrier in his mind. The magic hits him, and you feel it make contact with the magic inside his head, and dissolve it.
Is he still mad?
Yeah, just ask
He-
guys.
there is no apparent change in the way he is acting.
If she does not swear again, can she attempt what she was trying to do before?
Well, if she gets it right, she won't need to swear.
Exactly.
That's true, actually, Alana. I'll
Back
swear
up.
for you. Fuck.
I just pat your shoulder as I go up. And
He's had a swear claw.
can I see that if he
One
if he
second,
is
one
still...
second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Oh.
Didn't say anything about Hotchie swearing. Mm-hmm.
Could be speciest. Doesn't like elves.
That's what I was saying. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Keep in mind, this is
Load.
Tefili being sassy. Also a little bit of me, but mostly Tefili.
Oh no, you don't have the sheet with it on anymore.
Oh
What?
no.
I don't have what, sorry?
The sheet with it on anymore. You had a sheet at one point which had his full name on it.
Guys, I get another meta magic. What should I do?
One.
Okay, I can't remember what it is, but he basically uses your full name and title, and then proceed and follows it with, "What would your father say if he heard you using language like that?"
He'd probably worry about what Killian was doing instead of what I was saying, so... To be
Don't
fair,
be ridiculous.
I'll keep it PG.
Good.
Hmm. Not possible.
See, he chastised him as well, and he used information he couldn't possibly know.
Hatchigen Heimdelson.
That's it. With the title. It probably would have been son of.
Son of Yerolda.
Yes. Okay, so are you casting Great Restoration again?
Yeah.
Okay. As same thing as before, but it doesn't get hit by the wall, and you can feel the healing magic doing its trick. As it does, you see him, a clarity come into his eyes, and he starts to stand up straight. And almost like he's a different person.
What does he look like? Like you described his hair as like long and streaked with gray.
Yes.
Does he have pointy ears?
No.
Patrick Rothfuss.
Let me see if I can find a picture for you. It's going to have to be in Discord because of
That's fine.
stuff.
Oh,
Yep,
Oh.
that's my boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my boy.
he's got your scepter.
Is it my scepter, though?
No.
That
And
one's really cool.
he looks at you and he goes, "Thank you. I feel much better now."
You're welcome.
Do you have any idea how long it's been?
Since you
84 years.
it's been
That I've been
900
that way.
years. I do not, I'm afraid.
Do we have information
I
about
was gonna
when
say,
the
yeah,
fight happened?
if I don't remember, can I
It was
do, like,
always
a
told as
history check?
stories. You never actually got exact times.
I'd say long enough for your story to become a story. To become a legend of the mountain.
This is not good. And
Just imagine I'm
Hachi,
aggressively whispering this, by the way.
what on earth, what on all the earths are you doing here?
I'm gonna look at Hachi.
All the earths.
The thing about it is, I was in the middle of doing a job, and then things went sideways, and as I tried to get out, I was just here.
You got my book right.
Is it
Oh.
this book?
This will explain everything. He starts to cast, and then he starts to shrink into a dwarven form, and you recognize him as your tutor,
It's
from
my
when you were
boy,
growing up.
What?
the one who basically inspired you to become a wizard in the first place.
But you just disappeared overnight.
Yes,
Well-
and I explained it in the journal.
I didn't know how to speak Dwarvish. Alana was helping me learn. sort of slowly but surely getting there. But like, the same thing happened. It happened to me, just through, just somehow you ended up here.
Oh, that's a story for another time. But long story short, you need to get back. The prophecy was mistold. It was mistranslated. Your brother is not the savior of your people. He is the doom.
Killian?
I say brother. He's not your brother.
Wait.
At least you don't share a father.
Did we just teleport into telenovela? I am so on board right now.
Right?
You are not the father.
What?
You are his seventh son. You are the one supposed to save your people.
No, I'm 8. My name is 8.
Because your mother was a cheating whore. I mean, what?
Daffy, maybe not now.
She didn't actually. That wasn't in Daffy's voice, thank you. Did you hear the British inflection? I don't think so.
War governor.
Hatchet. You've been studying The Way of the Wizard for some time, correct?
For a while, yes.
You know the name Mordenkainen, correct?
Yes, it's come up.
I am he. Trust what I tell you.
Okay.
You need to get home.
Hold up. Did we just meet a fucking legend?
Yeah, we did, and we just called him Mari Povich.
Yes, this is
Does Sophia
Mordenkainen.
know this name?
This is Mordenkainen, as in Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, Mordenkainen's sword, Mordenkainen's hound.
Does Sophia know this name?
Oh, make a relatively easy Arcana check, because you're a sorcerer rather than a wizard. Oh boy, yes, you know this name.
This is Sophilia's face right now. She's like,
And you just called him sexist.
except it, like her eyeball-less sockets are just huge.
Her eyebrows are just floating up here.
Oh, stop it.
Everyone, just remember from now on, we never surprise the Philly.
I like the idea that her little nerves at the back are kind of twitching.
And just for reference, Stevie, yeah, I've had this planned from session 1.
God damn. So then, how do we get home? We've been trapped here for...
The only way that I know for certain to leave, well, there's 2 ways. One is to convince Strahd to let you leave. The other is to kill him so he cannot stop you.
That's what we intend to do. And I'm going to give Hachi a really pointed look like you are not backing out of this plan now.
I mean, I already attacked him and said I was out for vengeance and stuff, and I guess I didn't listen to him anymore. Yeah, well, we intend to fight him. That's
Soon.
the goal. I worry about our strength, but I believe in everyone else here.
Anyway, let's get out of this weather. Follow me.
Never. No, you've only seen Defili this quiet one other time. And that was after the whole Lauren thing. in the dungeon.
Even
Okay,
then, that's
he
the
leads
last one.
you about 100 feet around some rocks, and you see a about 8 foot wide by about 10 feet tall. You just see this shimmering pane of force, and he says, "Quickly inside," and he walks through it and disappears.
Follow him in, guys. This is. I trust him with my life.
Oddly enough, same.
Anybody not going in?
No.
Okay, you walk through and you are greeted with a massive foyer, very reminiscent of a Archmage's library. There's no books here, but you know, this is where you expect this. I said here. In a lot of the arts and the fantasy stuff, you go into a big library, you've got that big area, and then all the wings come off it. That's where you walk into. This place is just magnificent.
Yeah, don't say.
It's nice and warm. Humidity's just right.
Staying in a place like this.
Now, Strahd does need to be defeated, and you do need to get home to save your people. I wish I could help. I just have a small problem. I still am lacking my staff, my actual staff, and my spellbook from my battle with Strahd.
Can Tefili put two and two together and figure out if her brother's new fancy staff was...
No, it's a blood spear.
Oh, you're right, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh god, what if it was Haji's staff?
I may be able to help you in small ways, but the arcane powers I can summon right now are very restricted and not suitable for battle.
That's understandable. With no spellbook, that's understandable.
Well, you have a spellbook, Hachi.
I do, and I could copy the spellbook. And
A spellbook is a very personal thing. In order for me to be able to use Hatchies would take a great deal of time.
I would have to copy the spell out, translate it, and then that would take hours for one spell, and then he would have to copy it into another book fresh, which would take hours. So it'd be good if I could give it like one spell before we go, but no, we just need the book itself.
Quick question: if I use thaumaturgy, does that make my voice a normal volume?
Sorry?
If I use thaumaturgy, would that make my voice a normal volume, or is the quietness just whatever I do?
No. It would still be uber bellow, bullhorn type strength.
I've got two options: really loud or really
Yeah.
quiet.
Oh god,
'Cause that's far funnier.
No middle sliders for Alana. No middle sliders. It's like
You've got
fucking
1 or 11. That's it.
Well, where is this spell book and this staff?
I do not know. I need to find it. And being an adventurer myself, I'll do it myself. I know the lure of such things for adventurers can be quite great.
Well, that and we're on a really tight schedule. I mean,
I may still be able to help in a minor way.
help. in
As I
the
said,
location.
I don't have anything that's good for battle, but tell you what. I can do for you.
With time, could you help them get back properly?
Get what back?
He raises his hand, traces a few outlines, and then does this final thing, and you see little flakes of arcane energies just start fluttering through the air, one towards each of you, and it rests just on the tip of your nose, and then poof, disappears. I've given you each a small charm. It may help you in the battle. Meta level, basically you have a charm of heroism. Effectively, one shot equivalent of a potion of heroism.
Okay.
What about the last battle? Can you tell us what to expect at least? How Strahd won?
My memory of it is very cloudy. The last thing I remember clearly is deciding to go and challenge him. The other thing I can remember vividly is falling from the battlements of Castle Ravenloft. The rest of it, not so clear. But I do have a memory of Barovia itself follows his command, especially in Castle Ravenloft. And you will be hard pressed to get him to leave there if he thinks you actually if you actually mean him harm.
Unless we had something he wanted.
Even then, he's patient.
The feeling
He'll
is giving
pick his
Anna,
time.
like, the biggest stink eye right now.
He'll bide his time, wait for the moment to strike, and then take what he wants. If you do go in his castle, don't trust anything.
I was really hoping not to have to go into the castle, to be honest.
I was like, didn't we all agree before no fighting in the castle?
I'll be honest with you. You may try to get him to leave the castle to fight on fairer ground. I don't rate your chances.
Doesn't seem like a creature with honor.
That makes sense, to be fair. That was sort of a best case scenario, so... Well,
Then. Sven. Are you distracted by shinies?
What's up?
What do you think is the best course of action? You've dealt with undead before.
Smite it till it stops moving.
But where?
Out of the castle.
Just have to figure out a way to get him out of there.
Like I said, the land and the mists itself are at his whim. One moment he can be in one place, another he can be another.
that even makes it seem like being outside fighting him is not an advantage at all. And
Except we have allies we don't necessarily want to try and smuggle into a castle either.
Mm-hmm.
And attacking a fortress isn't exactly a practical option.
From
Unless,
from
of
your
course,
visit
you
to
have a
Castle
secret-
Castle Ravenloft, while it was built like a castle, it wasn't built as a military castle. It was very much built for more pomp and circumstances, and you know that.
But there's still only 5 of us and we couldn't get through the door on the top floor.
I'm just saying, you know, it wasn't built as a military outpost. It was built for more for ceremonial, you know, to impress people rather than.
even if we did have a lot of allies, if we attack the castle, the allies can split off and prevent whatever else might be coming to his aid while we make our way straight to wherever we think the count might be. Thankfully, this time he can't use illusions against us. It'll be clear, Alana.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, he lets go of the magic and turns back into a human form.
It's been weird this entire time because they've seen a dwarf and I've just seen a dude.
Well, you've seen a dwarf. You've seen a human dude, but you've seen like the outline of the.
Mm-hmm.
The fake magic.
Yeah.
It seems like you can see the dwarf. Sorry.
That joke fell a little short.
Hey,
Oh.
Yeah, not everything can be a stretch.
Some things are just too tall in order, even for Angela.
I want to jump off the mountain. Just
You're
run
not on a
back out the
mountain
door.
right now.
I want to run back out the door, off the edge of the mountain.
You know, as soon as Mole said that the castle was like not military and it's flimsy, I just pictured a scene from like Angry Birds. Like, just we invite all the Raven people over, and they just start launching, and the castle breaks apart, and Strahd's just in there on the toilet, and you know we just have T-Rex here eat them, and
Yeah,
Voila,
basically,
end of
Frilly
fight.
apron.
basically, it's been built like an American built it rather than if a European built it.
Oh, so it's just like plaster. We can
Plastic.
just punch through that shit. Yeah.
If it was
Just
European built,
drywall.
there's no chance. Well,
Hurricane Susie in Barovia. I accept.
if we need to fight in the castle, if we are at a disadvantage in terms of being able to lure him out, the one thing that we had that we could almost guarantee to lure him out, we accidentally left fall in the reflection in a pond.
Will you put it that way?
I don't really know what else to say on that front.
Well, you say you have allies, correct?
We do.
Well, from what you were saying, you were on the right track if your allies were to make sure none of his other allies could come to his aid. That would certainly work in your
Perhaps
favour.
If we had an ally who was an expert about the castle.
That would certainly help.
I just look at him like, how did he miss that? Talking about you, Mordenkainen. You've been
I'm
there.
not an expert at the castle.
You've been there.
So have you.
Do you know of anybody else who has been there? Esmeralda.
Well, I thought I was always coming with you.
Oh, she's with us. I keep forgetting she's with us.
I'm pantomiming looking at this bitch. I'm sorry, I probably have to look like this.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
I thought I was always coming with you.
I don't think anyone.
I
here
wouldn't
can
say I was an
call this
expert, but I know my way around a bit.
That's the point.
Mostly getting in. That's the important thing.
Well, didn't the
We went
werewolf
in through-
say he knew a way in?
Emil and his missus.
I would rather leave him out of this. I don't want to take him back to that place.
If he dies, I'm fucked. By the way,
I
Or
thought it was
if she
if she
dies-
dies.
yeah, if she dies, I am done because I told him that he could blame me if something happened. So that was, I'm a G.
We really have to have a talk about you making like oaths and stuff to people.
You's left me alone to speak with him for like
5
a
minutes.
How old are you?
a
Five
couple of minutes.
Hachi, how old are you?
21.
Ah,
the youngest of the family, so
I'm not much older than you, but I can make better decisions. Well, okay, maybe not.
To be fair,
Well,
it is the werewolves are on our team, and
Should we just
Daffy-
roll that back a little bit?
I
Let's-
accept my flaws.
let's just have just the littlest thought about that. We've been here less than a week, and every single thing we fought, bar maybe one thing, was due to you stepping on it. So let's be
Where's the
fair.
line?
I rescind my statement. We're fine. You're good. No judgment here.
She's there, like, picking flint off of her 2 new ball gowns.
Yep. Just, you know. Ooh, look at this painting on the wall!
Oh, you may want something I will be able to help you with. He snaps his fingers, and you see a what appears to be just a pair of white butler's gloves come into the room, holding 2 scrolls, and it floats over to Hatchie and just hovers in front of you.
Oh, I'm all about scroll life.
1 for your spellbook, 1 for use.
What are they?
They're both Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
I knew we were going to have to fight in the castle, by the way. Messer. I knew we were going to end up having to fight there.
Well, it's a card result. The end fight has to happen in a specific place. You just don't know where it is.
We need to
Yeah, we
burn
got
down
this.
Madame Ava's hut. I'm over that bitch.
That's pretty mean.
That's super mean.
Just as a small point, getting rid of Madame Ava doesn't change things. It just changes your ability to get knowledge about it.
Makes me feel better, though.
Wait, how do you know Madame Ava?
Anna, you weren't there.
I live in Barovia. Everyone knows Madame Ava.
Shit, she has a point.
Hang on, did Anna get a more preferable card reading? Did,
No.
we're gonna fight Strahd in a park?
That'd be nice.
Just as an out of character thing, in theory, she could go back and potentially get the actual card.
Oh, go back and get it so we're fighting at the back at Tesco's or something?
We could go and fight down on Coney Island. That's
Outside
the
of
best place for a final
Spoons.
shutdown.
I've fought outside Spoons before.
Yup.
Like, spoons exist, so there's fights outside of them.
That's true.
Alright, anyway,
So
I'm not
we-
genuinely suggesting we're going to kill Madame Ava.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing. If we do fight,
Do you know-
cast,
The
Yeah, but-
interesting thing about Guildford, Spoons is actually cheaper than the University Student Union.
I mean, there's nothing cheaper than Spoons.
Most student unions. And you know what the funny thing was when I was living there? Is they blamed it on London waiting, and London pricing and all that sort of stuff, yeah? But then we went up to the University of London to, do something with the Gaming Society from there. And their booze was half the price of ours.
UCL has really good deals, or they did back in the day.
I mean, I went to Leeds Met, so, like, booze is like 10p a fucking pint. We're a
I
party
almost-
uni.
Especially if it's cider.
I almost went to Leeds. I had an offer for Leeds.
See, I never actually went to university. I just went to university.
I almost applied for LEPA at one point.
I managed to get the best of all worlds. I worked during the day while all my friends were in lectures. Yeah, and I just lived with 3 people that went to the university. Because of the thing between the college and the university in Guildford, my student union card from having gone to the college allowed me to have various benefits at the university, and they got me as an honorary member of the Game Society. So
Nice.
I got the university lifestyle without actually having to get student debt or go to lectures.
Alright, so
That's the win,
conclusion after this conversation on the mountain in the mansion.
Yes.
we're gonna have to go fight in the castle, which means we're gonna have to talk to all our allies and get that.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm not keen on potentially throwing bodies at the wall. That's not.
I agree.
I don't want that to happen. I don't even want to risk another loss of the ravens, and the werewolves. We don't really have werewolves. We've got like werewolf, more or less.
You do remember that while Woman Werewolf was willing to go in there and do everything with you, the rest of the pack did say they would help deal with Strahd's direwolves and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
So
kind of
they said they will. The rest of the pack was willing to help stop Strahd's allies from messing.
Yeah, I think the best that we can do with what we've got is a wall of werewolves to prevent entry into the castle. Ravens, the scout, report back. If we can, assuming we can get them to work together
Well,
without
we know-
one eating the other, that would be pretty great.
We know that Strahd is also capable of raising zombies, and we know he can make thralls. So what if we have the werewolves, the ravens, Esmeralda? I look at a sympathetic, like, sorry, I'm not going to let you fight Strahd. Run interference on his minions while we go for him.
What did we decide about reaching out, blocking Esmeralda's ears? Because I can't remember in meta. Yeah. What did we decide about reaching out to Van Richten?
I don't think he's going to let Esmeralda come near the castle again without him doing something about it. So I think he's pretty much a lock.
And the Martikovs weren't a guarantee, but
There are other people that will help you as well.
is Mark and his army of foster children?
So we can equip them like the fucking house elves in Harry Potter.
Well, Ismark will definitely help.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
but-
about as useful as a wet paper bag.
He's pretty strong. He's okay.
He's a
But,
decent
like,
fighter.
Yeah, he has other
Yeah, but he's the mayor. He's our new mayor, isn't he?
Well, technically
No,
he's
that's
now
not
the
this game.
technically he's now the Virgin Master of
That's right.
Barovia,
That's what I meant.
the village of Barovia.
But he hasn't been in Barovia for like a week, so he's already doing a really bad job.
Well, he can go back now. Arena's dead.
Oh,
That's true.
wow.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Go back and do your job now your sister's dead. Go on.
What's going on with Arena in your game?
She's currently with the Martikovs at the Blue Water Inn. And the party've forgotten all about her because they're too busy murdering people and getting themselves killed.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. We don't have any help from the revenants of Argonvostholt.
The main dude would help.
Yeah, there was just one. He was like,
Yeah.
The others passed on.
yeah. So he might be a lock-in as well. So is that everyone?
That's everyone that's signed up.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm afraid to say, like, PSA, we're fighting Strahd at 6 p.m. and then
Right?
loads of people show up to help Strahd, and I'll be like, fuck.
Meet me outside Castle
Well-
Ravenloft if you want your ass kicking.
You obviously need to. This is Mordenkainen. You obviously need to plan, and that's one of the reasons I gave you 2 scrolls.
Yeah, well,
You better use one of the scrolls for a safe meeting place
Me
Yeah.
to
sure.
confer and plan with your allies.
That's fair. Is there a limit on how many people can be in your magnificent mansion, as it were?
Like 10 or something.
No, because didn't they take half the refugees in?
any creature that when you cast the spell, you and any creature you designate when you cast the spell, so you can just be like the continent of America,
I'd be a little more choosy than that.
Yes.
Everyone except the continent of America.
And Cork.
Well, wait. Continent, as in like both Americas?
Yeah, technically you're North
That's
America.
Canada
continent of-
too.
Yeah.
And the South Americas, they don't deserve that.
They
Well,
don't
some of
deserve
them
North
do.
America.
But yeah, no. If we get together, I can use the scroll, and it could be pretty much every one of our allies.
We'd need to meet somewhere relatively neutral for everyone to gather. The winery is close to the lake.
But is it neutral?
Yeah, but I'm not saying we do it at the winery. I'm trying to think of where is close, because Martikov's moving is going to be noticed. Werewolves is easy to move. There's only 2 of them.
Yeah, so all the
Esmeralda pops up with the Martikovs are used to being seen travelling all over because of their wine deliveries.
Literally, all they have to do is go out with a barrel, and it's like, oh well, doing a job.
Yeah, but we
And
haven't
they're not gonna
100%
bring-
persuaded them to be on our team.
And they're not going to bring the babies either, so it's not going to look super suspicious, is it?
And we can't have it at the winery because it's too far away. We
Mhm.
can't just amass everyone and then like Helm's.
Isn't the winery like right next to Barovia? Like
No.
just along the road?
No,
No,
Like
it's
a
all the way
day.
down.
It's closer to
it's
Valaki.
the complete opposite side.
Isn't
All
that like
those-
Balaki,
The closest town is
Barovia,
probably the
and then
closest
the
town's
winery's,
probably
like,
Kresk.
yeah.
No, the winery's on the opposite side of Valaki from Barovia.
Towards
Yeah.
Kresk.
Oh.
No, the closest town is probably Kresk.
We're not going to Kresk. No.
Yeah, we can't get everyone there, and then the plan is we Helm's Deep our way there and just arrive in force. Like,
I don't think I know this Helm's Deep you're talking about.
I read a lot of books growing up.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
ideally, from a strategy point of view, if you wanted people to get to somewhere to meet up and plan all that sort of stuff, it is going to be the village of Barovia because it's right near the castle.
That makes sense.
And there's tons of
Uh,
empty houses and stuff. If we weren't
'Cause-
going to.
Yeah, I have
People
a house
come-
there.
People coming and going in drips and drabs won't be noticed. People all moving as a force will. So you probably want to minimise the distance covered when they're going as a force.
Problem is, we're going to have to sneak into Barovia. Have you seen the state of us?
There were
Uh,
undead walking
no.
around Barovia. I don't think we're gonna stand
Yeah,
out that much.
If I walked into Balagi looking at this, my head would be on a spike on the wall.
No, it's easy. We just go with this is how we get Ismark involved in the movement. It would just be like, excuse me, he's the boss of all of you. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I actually I don't know.
And then they all turn and they point up at the castle.
Or the idea that we could also do is we could go to the outskirts of Barovia and wait until nightfall, and then move into the city, village, whatever, under the cover of night. That way you don't stand out. I don't stand out. Hachi with his
However-
dragon wings doesn't stand out.
I don't doubt for a second that every movement we make, he's not aware of.
Yeah,
I'm more concerned about the people of the village.
Not really. There'll be people looking out. I don't imagine any movement we make will not be seen, and the people of the village are not going to do anything. They're just going to report back. So we could just meet in the Virgin Master's mansion. That shit was barricaded anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The Martikovs can fly in a window, and the
We'll
wolves.
install a dog door for the...
Well, the
Are
wolves
you?
can just be like on the hunt and then, circle around and come in the back door. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anyone's gonna fuck with a revenant because he looks really scary. So
It might be worth it though, just so we have an extra body. Like, it sounds cavalier, it sounds very mercenary, but the more bodies we have, the better.
absolutely.
So I feel like we need to get in touch with this gentleman.
He was a gentleman.
Let's go with gentleman.
He was kind enough. He didn't need to take back the sword or the armor. And when I went back there, I was pretty prepared to have to give that back but he didn't. Do you have the Ascendant spell, Alana?
Yep.
That is a really handy way to get in touch with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we were going to do originally when we were going to South Ruins. Because we were just going to hit everyone up when we were close. After we did Baba Yaga, but then we had our asses handed to us and we changed plans.
I mean, there's no
Yeah.
reason why you actually have to, with that scroll, that you actually have to meet in a town.
You mean Baba Lasagna, right?
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but meeting in a town is probably better, just because people can be excused for coming there. The Mardikovs can fly in or come in with a wine delivery.
Can I
Doesn't
use
look
like
like-
any of my knowledge of like place to think of a really good spot? Because I think Barovia is a bad idea, but
Well, if you're going for a town, there's only 3.
What about the windmill?
Old
No.
Bone
Windmill's really
Grinder.
close.
Old Bone Grinder is a very good spot.
That is really close as well, but
It
not
is.
too close.
And they can't run away invisible anymore.
And if you place the door for the scroll just right, you can make it seem like everybody's just going into the windmill rather than, into the mansion.
And Hachi, you can grind your bones to make your bread.
Wait, what?
I don't know that. That's better. But
I was like,
But yo, I cannot think of a better property owner than Hachi and Old Bone Grinder.
it was destiny.
Oh,
man,
Fucking
he planned
foreshadow-
that shit.
foreshadowing.
The writers of the show are really good.
I was gonna say, like, man.
The writers
saw
this
that
season.
coming? Not me.
Well,
Alright, so I think we agree the windmill. I think
Windmill.
that's the
Yeah,
best
I
idea.
suppose I'll let us use my windmill.
You
Okay,
mean I
let's-
had a good idea?
Let's take a break, and we'll do the final bit of planning when we get back.
Defeely sitting here like, oh my god, I could be a leader.
Boop, boop, boop.
But
I'm back. Back in
In black?
Barovia.
In black.
Oh. Susie and I
so
are on the same
then
wavelength
we'll
today.
walk into Mordor and we'll drop the ring in the volcano, and that's our plan done.
Also Gollum. Drop him in there
Wow.
too.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
really actually surprised no one said it.
We should just take eagles.
One does not simply welcome.
Oh my god.
No, because then that makes us the fucking one that's gonna die.
First.
True. I don't want to be the one that wears the 12 arrows.
Absolutely.
It was the best death in
That
Lord of
shall
the
be-
Rings, though.
It was. Well, yeah. In the films, his death was
Yeah.
the definition of a hero's death.
And his send off in his boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the poem in the book is really good for that as well.
Okay. So, last I heard, the idea was to get messages to people and meet at old bone grinder.
Yeah. Although
Our
I think
real
we should,
estate.
I think we should travel ahead and then clear out old bone grinder if these fucking bitches keep coming back trying to take it. I don't know how many's left though. I think it's like one.
One.
And one.
The worst one.
The worst witch.
Yep, that's the one. What was her name? She had a really weird name. Was it like Matilda or something?
Morgantha.
Morgantha.
No, I meant the worst witch.
Oh.
But
No, there was. Oh,
you know the TV show?
I do.
I think it was books as well, but I remember the TV show. I'm now gonna have to Google it.
Couldn't tell you. Do it no.
Okay.
Mildred.
Mildred.
Mildred Hubble and Ethel Hallowed.
Who are you messaging?
The Strahd Hate Network.
The group
Subreddit.
DM.
Well, we can.
No, who first?
We can actually
Well,
pass.
Esmeralda's
through-
already with you.
Yeah, we can pass through Valaki and tell them to send word out.
I can't go to Valaki.
Do,
Well, I
was
thought you were going to
saying-
use sending spells and stuff like that.
do we want to contact Rictavia?
I think we do. I never met him actually. I can't comment on Rick Harvey.
You would know of him though.
Yeah,
Here's the thing,
no,
though.
no.
Ben Rickton.
I know of him as I know of
Should
him
know-
as Rick Tavio.
Possibly.
I mean, his thing
He was only
like
a recent
Yeah.
arrival.
Yeah, but his thing was by my house. But yeah, I don't really know of him other than as the dude with the monster in the cage.
Here's the thing. If I do give Van Richten a call, he's not going to turn up because Esmeralda's there.
And don't tell him Esmeralda's there.
He's going to turn up and be like, and then leave. Or do
that's
something
his
stupid
choice.
because he's a dickhead.
This is the fight against Strahd. Everyone deserves the option
mean-
of an invite.
I'll give him a ring. I'll grab him on speed dial.
So you're putting him on the list, yeah?
Yeah.
He
Just
was
so
always
we-
top of my list, my
we
like
can't
Charlie's
really-
personal list.
Count on him, I don't think, maybe. There
I don't
might be an
think-
issue.
I don't think we included in the plan. I think it's like that's a bonus.
Okay, so Esmeralda, Van Richten.
Mm-hmm.
The Markovs,
Markovs.
the werewolves.
Maybe contact the Martikovs last. They're one of the most important, but I'd like to contact them last after we've discussed some things.
And
Ismark?
No.
Yes.
No. So the reason I say no, before you get all uppity, I worry about his potential for being reckless.
I worry about the fact that he's in
Where's
charge
there's
of
a pot
Lapkin.
and kettle and black going on tonight?
I'm already reckless enough as it is. You need to babysit me.
True.
Well,
Barovia is Ismark's home. He has a right to join in the fight to defend it, to save it.
Except I worry it'll be more vengeance than justice.
As long as he's there for the fight.
I'm not concerned with his motives at all. Like, he can be vengeful, justice, secretly love Strahd this whole time, and angry that he liked Arena. I don't care.
It's a gay love story
I-
that we didn't see coming.
I just worry about bringing him into the fold when
I
he's
almost
just
did that.
happened.
I
He's
almost
been guard.
flipped it that Strahd was after his mark and Arena was the one trying to protect his mark.
So yeah, it's just the whole he's got a bunch of kids to look after now. He's got a
True.
ton to look after. Like the Abbott. It's kind of what he said that's kind of resonate with me. What happens if he tries, we fail, and then the punishment gets put out on
Mm-hmm.
Barovia?
The one thing I'll say is that the last time you saw Ismark, you did kinda promise.
We did kind of make a deal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I wasn't there for that.
We can't cut him out.
No.
If we fail, the whole of Barovia is going to suffer in the way that the whole of Barovia always suffers. This is
And
why
we'll
we can't
need
fail.
someone-
This is why we should have everyone involved that we can.
I agree he should be there, but I feel like if he is intent on being reckless, we can't rush in to save him. He's here, he's fighting, he's responsible for himself. We can't let our feelings for others get in the way of what we're here to do.
You're not wrong.
Again, pot
No.
kettle black.
Shh.
That's what the feelings given. That's a lot of this, like, who the fuck you talking to about that shit? Excuse me?
So shall I put Ismark on the list then?
Yup.
Okay.
Sven's knitting a sweater for Echo.
Okay, and by the way, when you're talking about someone being reckless, this is the guy who invented seatbelts for wagons.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was like super.
Yeah. And let's be honest, we've already rescued the kids once.
He's gonna
They
be
can be
like,
stashed
don't,
somewhere.
don't run with your sword. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Ismark, you dick.
Sven, stop flying with that sword.
He's telling everyone off with crossbows for their poor trigger discipline.
Oh my god, he's that guy in PUBG.
Don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're willing to fire and kill whatever's in front of you.
Take your finger off the mouse! Anyway.
Alright.
I know, I'm more yelling at Meemaw. You understand this, I get it. My
Do
nickname is
we
Trigger
know
Disappointment.
anyone else that we're friends with?
Godfrey?
Yeah, well, I'd said that. Well,
Who's
no, I'm saying since making the list, I'm checking.
yeah,
Who's Godfrey?
The Revenant.
Godfrey is
The
the
Revenant.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Who else do we have that we could call?
I'm so glad we didn't burn down that windmill.
The Krezkovers were very sympathetic to us, but they are the Burgermasters of Kresk.
And it's a fucking trek.
Kresk is fairly
We'll do.
self-interested.
We'll be fighting and they'll arrive like 2 weeks time. Fight's over.
Oh, they could be like fucking Gandalf at Helm's Deep.
Well, we can message them while we're there and be like, run really, really fast.
Get on your literal horses.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we know about the Martikovs. They're just low on our list because there's something that needs to be discussed before we contact them.
I would say the Vistani,
What's
but
that?
they'll keep themselves out of everything.
Well, the
Yeah.
Martikovs only ever said they might support us. They didn't necessarily say they'd show up.
Well, no, they said that they wouldn't. They might not be in the midst of battle, but they will run interference for us. That's their job.
mhm.
Like the Martikovs are there to sidetrack and waylay anyone who's trying to come and help, or like things that are going to interfere. That's their job. We're not bringing Martikovs into Castle Ravenloft.
Who do we know? Hang on. The other side of this is who do we know that's still alive? Is definitely a Strahd ally.
The Voctors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about the Virgin Master family in
Oh,
Valaki?
Well,
Fiona Raptor.
they're not the Virgin Masters.
She
but
wants to be.
Yeah, we know that. And they 100% are the ones that put a hit out on us.
Yeah. This is why we need to keep quiet in Valaki.
Yeah, and just as a point of reference with the Vistani, they're still allied with Strahd. They've just agreed not to take a hit out on you.
Mm-hmm. And we know she has a lot of money, and if she gives them enough money, they can come and aid Strahd against us.
Vistani suck.
Yeah, they do.
I look at Esmeralda, hashtag not all Vistani. Excuse me.
Hashtag
Wow.
Vistani of my heart.
Ilona, I know I have no eyes, but your nose looks pretty brown.
I don't think that's the orifice she wants.
Oh. No. Please.
Woo! Wasn't me this time.
For the first time?
Right?
PG my ass.
Distracted by gayness.
Children watch. Yeah. Okay.
My channel should be on mature.
You should be.
If children watch this show, God bless their souls.
I still need to find what happened to my brother. If we can find Lauren, he would be a fantastic ally.
What if he's still level 3?
I would still be a fierce, grumpy lion.
Yeah, I just turn into a lion and
No, turn into a giant ape. Go for it.
What's the worst that can happen?
Lauren, I don't know, like we sort of ran that lead dry. It disappeared into the sky as far as I'm aware. Just vanished, so...
Not blame you for keeping hope.
No, you're not wrong, but I think Lauren is going to be, if Lauren is still here, we fuck Strahd up, and then we get to come to castle, and if Lauren is anywhere there, then, you know, you get to be the...
The one that beats the shit out of him for fucking running away?
Didn't want to say it, but...
Oh no! Trust me, I haven't forgotten about that.
Yeah. Listen, if he legitimately went to try and get free, then...
You guys call me stupid and reckless.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Not mutually exclusive, that.
I was gonna say, it's a family trait, apparently.
Makes perfect sense.
I like that my Zoom cut out so I couldn't hear all of the venom being spat by you.
Okay, just putting this out there so we can say it's been said, so we can get shut down. But rallying the townsfolk is out.
I don't think so.
No. I don't want the townsfolk there.
Well, I don't want... Just a big mass between the castle and anything else that might come.
I have a feeling
What?
the townsfolk are going to be there anyways. It's going to be like Emotep.
Who's that?
At the beginning of Van Helsing. Favorite movie.
I mean, if the townsfolk could be rallied, I would be up for it, because at the end of the day, this is their best shot since Mordekainen. Really.
Esmeralda pipes in with, well, if you're going to have town folks involved, you're probably best off with Ismark organising them for you.
That is a good idea. That gets Captain Safety away from the main assault, and he's on distraction.
And Daffy can trust him to properly look after the townsfolk.
Yeah, all their shoes would be tied. They wouldn't trip over their laces.
All weapons will be sheathed.
Yes, until
Crossbows
necessary.
only loaded when ready to fire. Yeah, there'd be a well-regulated militia, America.
and I'm not.
It hurts because it's true.
I'm not against the idea, to be honest.
I'm not against that idea as a member of the wider society of this actual plane.
Okay, so you send out the sendings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, do we not want to be on our way towards the?
Yeah,
when
we
we'll
want to be
first-
moving way before.
Yeah,
it's
we don't.
lost us.
We don't want like
We
Junior
wanna be at
Martikov
the-
to land there and then
Oh.
just be like, I wonder what's going on. Oh no, it's a hag.
Morning Cane offers you a little bit of magical aid to be able to get there first.
Yeah, we still have a hag that might be lurking,
Okay.
having not learnt her lesson.
Yeah, when we get there, we'll mess her up. Like,
Okay,
it's easy.
make the
I'm not
roll
even
for the
bothering.
scroll, because I believe it's out of your spellcasting range.
Yes, it is. Wait, am I making a roll for the mansion now?
Well, the idea was to set the mansion up at Bone Grinder.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna be at Bone Grinder when we do it. That's perfect.
So yeah, it's just like you were a dispel magic roll, but you need to hit the level of the spell in order to cast it from the scroll. Yeah, you're fine.
Yes.
Okay, so
Ah.
Good work.
you get there. The settings have been sent out. What form does your mansion take?
It would be real shit. There would be like a lot of like. Well, I mean, I think I
So
would do
what
like.
we're talking about is instead of Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, we're talking about Hatch's magnificent hovel.
More or less.
Okay.
No,
She's
I would-
horrendous hut.
I would steal the immediate appearance of the one that we were just in. I would just like that was what seems to be the thing. We'll do that, but then there's going to be like loads of like nature inspirations around
Okay.
the place as well.
And a dragon statue like the one from Argavostol.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the mansion, and I'll now point out that it would have been a really great idea to have replicated what you could remember of Castle Ravenloft, because then you could have run drills.
No.
Oh yeah.
But too late.
No, they're not. They're not going in anyway. So
Yeah, we're the only ones who need to know. We just need Emil
Um,
to get us to the back door.
and our plan in Castle Ravenloft is fucking wing it until we can bash his head in.
Our standard plan. And then if that doesn't really work, we let Daffy burn the place down.
It's made of stone.
She will find a way.
Don't you doubt my powers.
I have divine intervention now.
Please, Salune.
Salune.
Yes, please, Salune. Just smite him.
1 in
Slide it,
10
please.
chance of working, eh?
Crush
I
him like a
mean-
bug.
I mean, we roll a 1 in D20 chance every time we roll for something, so.
And I'm good at ones.
That's true.
Yeah, ask
Just
Watch
roll-
this one time.
roll
ask,
roll 100.
ask Angie about divine intervention and end encounters.
Just roll like you're rolling for initiative. You'd be grand.
Yeah. You know what, Susie? Just don't show up and we'll hit the button for you. And then it'll be fine.
Do you know about that, Bill?
No.
Played a one shot that Angie ran. End bad guy was an Empyrean, an evil one. Yeah, one of the ones that had turned evil over the time. I was playing Binky.
Oh no.
I did this. I walked over to him singing this song, reminding him of the celestial song, reminding him of the heavens, and then called for divine intervention for Lyra to basically bring back the joy of being at one with the celestial host to the Empyrean.
The thing about this is, he rolled a d20 first, and then he rolled a d100, and they both succeeded!
So I completely negated the end of Angie's one shot with a single die roll.
You didn't negate. You completed the encounter.
Yeah,
You know, I should have just made you fight Mephistopheles.
Yeah.
And that's the most binky thing too.
Yeah.
It is.
Perfect.
Alana, with your true sight, do you see any invisible hags around here?
Not in the mansion, you don't.
No, I mean in the bone grinder.
when we were checking out the. Yeah.
No. And technically, you probably wouldn't see them if they were on the ethereal plane, which is what they did, not actual
Because
invisible.
they're on a different plane. But no, I don't see him.
Couldn't
Okay.
Alana scry on one of them? Scry
Oh,
on
I
the
do
one?
have scry. Wait a minute, before we go fight, I can scry on Buckface, and we can see where he is, what he's up to.
Unless he's got something like me.
Nope, I can see through it. Can I?
No, Mind
Well-
Blank doesn't stop scrying, does it?
Yeah, it does. You
It
can't.
does.
Divination magics can't reveal anything about you.
It's worth
That's
a go
why
though,
I got
Alana.
it.
The thing is, if
You have been
scry-
warned about using divination magic on Strahd, though.
Yeah, which is why, as a divination wizard,
Oh yeah.
I have like 2 divination spells.
But if I seem to remember the scrying that I have, it's like I can see pretty much everything except like there's one thing that will block me.
It would ping
It's
his
super high
brain,
level.
but
Yeah, you got the gift for scry, so
Mm.
he knows we're coming for him anyway. So it's not like the ping is gonna say anything.
yeah. But what if he gets the ping and he's like, "Wait, they're trying to see where I am. Let's see where they are," and then they go after like, "Oh, sure, they can't get it on some people, but
Yeah, but he could scry on us anyway, anytime he wants. He
So-
could be scrying on this very conversation.
not inside my mansion."
Okay,
That's cool.
so
Anna wouldn't know that.
Esmeralda's
Anna
with
doesn't know
you.
shit.
Doesn't take too long before basically from the Markovs you get old dude Markov and
Erwin?
middle one. So was that Erwin?
Erwin.
Yeah, Erwin show up and basically said they'll be able to pass it on to the rest as necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Ismark and Godfrey, and you get Emil and what's her face from the werewolves.
And everyone is behaving with
Yeah.
each other. There is no like the doggos are trying to eat the birds.
Nope.
The revenant is trying to just stab people and be revenant-y. No offense.
I was waiting for it.
Okay, well,
Godfrey's
So-
probably the goodest one out of a lot of them.
Godfrey's a saint.
then I assume we just run down the plan and let everyone know what the parts are. Let's see.
Actually, is there like a little library that in your mansion?
Yeah, there would be.
Okay, Alana and Anna need to go and have a conversation.
Okay.
Oh, are you guys having the gay moment? Not you and me, Susie.
Apparently, it's just everyone wants a piece of Alana.
She's like walking moonlight. Who wouldn't?
Doesn't count when you've already been shot down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already tried.
I got Echo. That's all I need now.
Yeah, that's what I was
Fucking
thinking.
welcome,
Also,
dude.
Alana,
Mm-hmm.
and has something here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh boy.
But no one else can know because the more people that know, the less effective it's gonna be.
Yep.
Okay. Are you just going to tell them your plan, or are you going to be looking for suggestions, or what?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna ask Ismark I'm sorry, I'm like sort of leading the tactics here, guys.
Please do. This is
No, go for
your
it.
thing.
If anyone has input at any point, please let me know.
I'm satisfied. I suggested the windmill. We're good.
Your job's done now, is it?
Yeah. Just point me
That's
where I
the-
need to fireball shit. We're good.
Okay, that's perfect.
Just
You're
call
the-
me when we need the arson.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ask Ismark about the possibility of rallying townspeople. If they can be rallied and if they can be used in the fight, and if he finds it appropriate or not, because I hinge it purely on his decision.
He said, for that sort of thing, the best bet is for it to start off as being cutting off the road to the castle.
I agree. And I think that everyone needs to be equipped with at least a crossbow. Anyone who can use bows should be equipped with that, so that things that are flying by above
That
the
aren't
road
ravens.
taken care of. Yeah.
Now,
Well,
the question he has for you is the thing about gathering a militia is the larger in size that it gets, the more likely we're going to tip off Strahd.
See, that was kind of the idea.
So I'm just
hoping-
wondering where you want to break that, put that barrier in. I mean, do you want me to only approach people I wholeheartedly trust?
Yeah, I don't think it's a
Or-
general run the streets with an announcement, town crier sort of thing. I think
So-
It's not grab your pitchforks. It's
So relatively small to keep the information safe.
yeah, small but effective.
Okay.
Trusted people, and have that section move after we've moved. So we want to be on the move, and then Ismark, you and the militia you form move after us. They secure the path behind us,
Okay.
and that also secures us a way out if we need. We will be able to retreat to you if we ever need to retreat.
Okay. When are you planning on doing this?
What time is it now?
You are now probably about midday, early afternoon.
tomorrow.
I think one day more to keep in line with Valjean earlier.
Another day, another destiny.
So when tomorrow? I just need to know.
Midnight, he'd never expect that.
We don't want to attack him at night.
First
That's his
night,
time.
yeah.
In
Either first
Barovia,
light or-
any time's his time.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
just
like, any
about
time
to
is
say
good.
that.
Yeah,
If we go at dawn, that's gonna be fucking obvious.
but still at night,
Let's
members
go
of the party
lunchtime.
don't have dark vision. The
go
peasants won't have
lunchtime.
dark vision.
Yeah,
And
they
then
won't-
there's also
I won't
sunshine.
at all. I'm the only
Sunshine.
one of us that me and Sven are the only ones that maintain normal eyes here.
I got a plan. At high noon.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so Ismark says, in which
Yep.
case I should
Wait.
probably make a move back to Barovia now
Mm-hmm.
to give me time to.
Is there
Get
anyone
them
here
together.
that you feel you could travel with that would be inconspicuous, or
Martikov.
yeah, a Martikov maybe, strength in numbers. A Martikov, you could just be returning to the city to organize it.
We're not far from Barovia. I'll be fine. We're in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
It is the daytime.
Can we just would you? It would look weird to be flown in, I suppose. We can't airdrop you into your house. But I kind of am offering that as an idea.
He says he's sure he'll be fine.
All right, okay. Well, this is where we'll be.
I mean, he got here by himself.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so he heads off to start gathering a militia.
Okay. Werewolves. You guys need to be either assist the militia or you're on castle duty, preventing things entering the castle or exiting the castle.
Hostile werewolves and direwolves, preferably.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how to
that's-
take them down.
So basically, perimeter work.
Yeah, basically, if there are creatures or things that you can hunt that might be coming to his aid, then you need to hunt them.
Okay. They can handle that.
And primarily, I'm not too keen on sending you in as well. I don't want to put you in any more danger. I want you have a good leadership of the tribe as it is, of the pack. I don't want to threaten that. I don't want you to be in too much danger. Godfrey, you're with us.
Yeah.
Revenant Squad. Huh.
Okay.
I assume, Godfrey, that we're not going to be able to stop you from participating anyway, so
I'm willing to help your efforts. That's what I agreed to do.
yeah. Well, if
Wherever
you're
you
willing
think
to
I'm
enter
best.
combat, I feel like you should come into combat with us.
Okay, so what we have left is the Martikovs and Esmeralda.
Esmeralda,
She's with us. Like, we can stop her.
yeah, we're going to tell you not to come in. You're going to come in through a window, attack from like a chandelier or something. What are we going to do to stop you? But if you could, and this is the only thing I want to ask of you, just be out of sight so that if Van Richten shows up, he doesn't immediately bolt. If we can get Van Richten in and get him like fighting and stuff, or get him involved, maybe even just,
So she's going with you as well then, yeah?
yeah, Esmeralda's with us. But the only, like I said, I just wanted to be, should Van Richten show up, I want her to be scarce.
Before Isbak leaves, I need to go and talk to him really quickly.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
But I'll go like race after him by the front door.
Okay.
So it's out the way.
Sorry.
So what were the Masterkovs doing?
See, now the Martikovs are the last sort of part of the puzzle. And in my mind, I see the Martikovs as scouts and very fast intel delivering. The werewolves can patrol perimeter, but if the Martikovs are able to make their way around in the air and inform the perimeter line of incoming threats, keep an eye on the militia should the militia need aid.
Okay, the old guy just basically listens to what you're saying and basically goes, we do our thing. Got it.
Yeah, like I don't want to tell you how to do what you do. You're better at it than I am. I just want to fit everything into the puzzle correctly so that the gears start turning. But I trust you entirely on your...
Okay, so you've got your plan. Now, do you want to carry on doing this in whispers, Charlie, or...
I just messaged Susie something that I need to check
Oh, let me...
quickly before I do what I need to do with you.
Oh, shit, no we don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Right, okay. So...
Go run after...
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm running after her. So...
There's somebody here that does.
By the front door. Yeah, but we can't ask for that.
I don't know, she's got a
Why?
replacement now.
Wait, what does she
Secrets
have?
don't make friends.
Sven can't know. What does she have?
But you and I just took off and shared a tender moment.
Oh,
now you're
she
keeping
knows the
secrets from me.
thing.
It was
There
very
can be-
sweet. But...
The dress.
Oh, I forgot about the dress. Is there any way I can sneak through Daffy's things and steal that dress?
She's wearing it.
Oh, she didn't change it to one of the new ones?
What you need to do is just come up behind her, like you're not doing anything, just snip a little
Just
bit
stroke
off.
it.
Oops.
No, I just
You're
walk
so-
up next to her, just rip a whole sleeve, and I'm just gonna leave the room. Can I do that? Can I just walk up to her and just tug a sleeve?
I just,
Strength check.
Alright.
I just
Oh,
want to
no.
laugh.
This
Just
would be the
point
most
and laugh.
awkward fucking thing.
It's fine, you don't need that sleeve.
Maybe she was like really gifted, like waiter, and she just pulls the whole thing off. Like, when they pull the sheet.
Yeah, I was kind of
from
hoping
the
I was gonna
table,
get away with it being a dex check, but I couldn't see
Daffy's
how
just
it's a
suddenly,
strength
you
check.
know.
I was gonna say, do you know how hard it is to rip seams?
It's not that hard to rip a sleeve, I've done that before.
Maybe it's like the oldie timey ones where the sleeves
Yeah,
are
it is.
separate.
So, You didn't notice Anna come into the room, okay? But suddenly, out of nowhere, you just feel this tug on your left sleeve.
I'm
And
gonna
Anna's
grab
just
my-
on there like this.
Daffy, I really need this sleeve.
What for?
You have a new ball gown. Don't worry about what for. I need the sleeve.
No, excuse me.
I want
is
to take
why-
a dagger out and cut it off.
What the fuck? She's gonna put mage armor on? I'm
Alright.
not even kidding. She's freaking out now.
So,
So mage armor.
Sven starts squirting the troublemakers with holy water.
1d20.
And then
It's plus proficiency, right?
this is really fun because it's in the fucking, mansion where everybody is here. Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, I only rolled an 11. This is not working well.
I mean, you know, just give it to her. She tried to cut it off. Just give it to her.
No!
Ah, Fausta, it's not like you're asking for flesh.
No!
I want a fucking explanation before I'm summarily disrobed.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You're still disrobing my arm. Its skin I would rather not show. Thank you.
I do something of arenas. Now, please, just let me have the sleeve.
Hey, don't you think it's weird that Ismac dressed you in his dead sister's clothes?
She
He
wasn't
dead
dead.
at the time.
She is now.
So, super dead now.
And in answer to your question, just for sake of ease, he looked disturbed, but didn't ask questions.
Also, by the way, you've got super distraught, eyeless Defeely staring at you.
Didn't you put
I'm furry with
no,
golden eyes!
You got a scarf and put it over your face, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh right.
So it's not
Okay, so
quite
you're-
as disturbing.
Anna
Your
grew up in
niece and
Barovia.
So Defeely's going to take her dagger, reach under, snip off a lock of hair, and hold it out. There.
You have
Arenas.
Arena's hair?
Oh, you need Arena's thing. I thought you were saying
Yeah.
you need something with mine.
No, I need something of arenas.
I'm just gonna leave the
Where's
room.
Mark?
That was hilarious.
It's probably for the best that he doesn't know I need something of arenas.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you two up to? I'm going to insight check this bitch. I have no fucking clue.
They're summoning the dead.
Make a religion check.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Ilana.
Where's the button? Hey.
Okay. Any? Are you
I
trained?
thought-
Are you trained in religion?
Me? No.
Okay, I
History.
wanna.
I'll let you
I
make
will-
the religion
No,
roll,
not
but it'll be
history.
at disadvantage.
Fine.
I want to spin around in a circle and just blast insights at everybody, fucking.
By the way, this is kind of done when everyone's to a side. Oops, I didn't click it twice.
Yeah, but
No, I mean the group's there, but everyone else ally-wise is not necessarily stood on top of us because this would be a really bad scene to be having in the middle of all our allies.
Who was that inciting?
I'm just going around how I see cameras. Defili, that's Alana. That's Anna. That's Sven.
Insight
so-
for what purpose?
I want to see what's going on and who looks shifty. There's now just people pulling daggers, cutting hair. It's
Checking
shit
clothing.
inside my house, and I will not stand for it. I want to know. I want to see who looks shifty now.
Well, Ilana is doing a really bad job of not looking shifty. She's
And the
up to
rest?
something. The rest probably
course.
not high enough.
I'll roll a deception purely Not that I'm being that deceptive. I've been quite
Yeah.
honest
You're quite openly.
in what I require.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying this. It's going to be a bit more difficult given that you're trying to decipher what
Yeah, what the fuck is
She's
going
obviously being weird. I mean, that much is obvious. But getting more than that, you don't really
Yeah.
have information to draw on.
Anna's gonna turn to Alana like, please help me here. Please.
I just be like, just loudly whisper. You're just gonna have to trust us on this, please.
I trusted you once before.
Oh fuck.
That was my idea, though. Like that was just my idea. So
This is what Sven's looking like right now. Oh, I forgot how to do the thing. Oh
Hold
well.
on, I got you.
Thank you.
I got you, fam.
I agree. That's exactly how Echo is like as well.
On Sven's shoulder.
With his cute little new sweater that has my symbol on it.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
If you're going to take something of Arena's, I would like to know what the purpose is.
I'll look to Anna with regards to that.
Because she has a right to be part of this fight too.
Are you going to make her what you are?
No.
Insight.
No, hang on. I don't actually know the answer to that. I don't think that's what she becomes.
I always get a slight panic in my chest when I hear Mole typing and then hit
Right?
enter. I'm like,
I'm
check
like
my
waiting
text.
to see like who gets the message.
See if it pops up for me or not.
It only popped up for me once this whole campaign, and it fucked everything. So I understand. I understand entirely what you mean.
Well, this session I managed to completely turn your entire character upside down and on his head.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just gonna give Alana like a real. I know you're up to something, and I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that you wouldn't tell me, and I'm just gonna leave.
I
Just
mean,
give it-
Anna did just say what we were up to,
Yeah, but
and you know
I-
what that
it
gift
was-
was,
it
the
was-
same as everyone else.
it was only until now that I found out. I'm going to the kitchen and I'm going to eat some food.
Like, Alana looks like upset at this.
So I'm obviously missed something when I was typing.
Actually, just given, just disappointed looks.
No,
Giving me
I'm,
a taste of my own medicine.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you'd said what you were up to.
Oh yeah, I said that
Yeah.
Irina had a right to be a part of this fight too.
Told you they were resurrecting the dead.
Well, and
That's
that's
all
why.
I said.
And Defili asked if they were intending on turning.
Hachi
Irina
was
into
there,
something.
right? Okay, is anybody else here proficient in religion?
Stan?
No?
Yes, Hachi is.
No.
Okay, you can make a
Hachi
religion
is.
roll.
I got a fucking juicy plus 90 religion.
Yes.
The thing that springs to mind is one of the key aspects of resurrection spells is they have to be willing to return.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That is a soul at rest right there. But then again,
This is why I chose Irina, not Titania.
she
Whatever her
was
name
a
is.
rebel-
Same
she
soul.
was a-
Tatiana.
Yeah.
yeah.
Same
Irina
soul.
and Tatiana's soul just continue into each other's body. We know that.
But Irina always wanted to fight for her right to exist and be a person and
Yeah.
against Strahd, so
I mean,
And if she knew her brother was in danger.
you can give it a go.
well
Actually,
the other option, since we're discussing it openly anyway, the other option was Sergei. But Irina deserves the right to fight.
technically speaking, don't you have 3 resurrections?
I have 3 Raise the Deads.
Okay, you got 3 Raised Deads. Raised Deads will work on Arena.
Would it? I thought it had been too long.
No, because it's like...
Oh, fuck it. Then I'm using that.
You know, Raised Dead will work on Arena.
Fuck that.
You
I'll
need
use the Raise
Resurrection
Dead
for
then.
Sergei.
Hasn't Arena just been like a day and a half?
You know what?
Yeah,
then
it's been a couple of few days.
Then
It's been less
I'll
than
use
a
a
week.
Raised Dead on Arena and a Resurrection on Sergei, and I'm gonna have them both back if they'll come. Hopefully, they both get the call at the same time. Be like, you two? Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
But you're gonna have
so-
to do it outside of my house. There'll be no dead resurrection in here, and also I don't think it will work.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys discuss the rest of this and figure out whether you're going to get something of Arena's. And I'm just going to have a quick cigarette.
The only thing is we don't have anything of Sergei's.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
What do we
Got
have
the
of
Sunblade.
Sergei's?
sword.
I didn't know that was Sergei's.
Yeah, that shit was his.
No,
I'm
this
not
is
getting that off of
Sven's.
Sven.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Sven's sword now. It even told me that we're buddies now. We're like this.
Wait, your sword told you?
I mean,
You've been
nothing.
talking to your sword.
You
The
know what?
secrets in this group.
You know what? I've had enough of all this secrecy. I'm going to eat my bones.
Can I wait? Bones.
What?
Yeah, you hear me? Eat bones. If I don't
Is
eat
this
bones,
because we're in the
I-
bone grinder place?
No, it's just good that we are. No, if I don't eat a pound of bones or grave dirt every day before dawn, I die. Flat out, I will just die, and you will not have Hachi as like your tactician. So I gotta go eat. That's what I had for the
Listen,
weeks.
Hachi, before you go, Sergei and is it Titania or Titania? Whatever her name is,
Tatiana.
Tatiana. That's the bitch. They were there at the beginning of this. I didn't say that. I didn't call her a bitch.
I mean,
Charlie did. They were there at the start of this. This is part of their cycle. They have the right to be there at the end, and this will be the end. This may not work. You're right. It may not work. And as much as anyone else, I believe the dead should rest. But this is a fight they have a right to be part of. And they will be two
don't-
souls that Strahd will not expect to be there.
I don't disagree. You've got me all wrong. I don't disagree. It's just whenever there was the whole I was trying to make a plan, that would have been an amazing part of the plan, like an
I was-
amazing bit of information that I,
I was
could have
hoping-
told. And I'm giving like Alana the look and Anna the look. I'm just like, if I had known this, that would have been.
Hachi, you would have known, but I didn't know if it was going to work, and I didn't want anyone to stop the plan. Now it's in motion. Now it's already been begun.
I wouldn't stop the plan anyway. It seems like a good idea. It seems like a really good idea. It's just
Defeely leaves the room.
yeah, that's
Stop her! She's got the dress.
I'm going to change.
I didn't actually say that, but I approve.
Okay.
I mean,
Sven goes with third time's a charm. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
because he struck her with Alana, and then Anna
Yeah.
turned out to be dead.
Yeah.
Irina didn't want anything to do with him.
I just want to point out, in moments of high emotion, Defeely tends to have wild magic tantrums.
I'm not going near Defeely.
That's a
Hey,
fucking
Sven can
nightmare.
heal. He has an instant band-aid maker. He just taps himself and I feel better.
Yeah, but Sven, listen, you're not thinking that through. I
Anna
just
got
want you to think
the
really
moral
quick.
okay from Alana, so
Yeah, like I said, I'm not against the idea. You misunderstand me. I'm not against
Okay, so you're going to try and resurrect Sergei and...
Irina.
Tatiana. Yeah. Irina. Tatiana.
Okay.
But I really need someone to stand out there and defend me while I'm doing this, because Strahd's gonna know those souls are coming back. If they decide they want to.
If Strahd allows them.
So
Godfrey. It says, how long will this take you to do?
I haven't got that information.
Answer is not long.
Yeah, not long. But I would suggest
Then
we don't do it right next to.
I
this place.
was going to suggest, why not get to the castle, cast it, then go in.
Well, that's a good idea, except if anything on this planet was going to ever draw him from his castle, this actually might be it.
What my thought is, what better way to throw him off his game? You do it
Sit them
now,
at the dining
you give
table.
him time to come up with a plan.
Also, time to get over the shock.
Yeah.
Defila
Whereas
says as she comes back in one of the gowns.
Whereas you do it just before you go in the castle, you may actually take some of his home advantage away from him.
Yeah, if we stroll in, then separate and boom, there's fucking his brother and his brother's bride.
Well,
That's gonna make him, you know?
I'm fine with
Phrasing.
that. It's just a.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm so
Thank
glad it
you.
wasn't just me.
I mean, that whole family situation was kind of that way anyway, so...
Yeah.
The Lannisters send their regards.
No, not. It wasn't that way, but you know, they shared a woman. It's fine.
Eskimo
Not really.
brothers.
Well, okay.
The
they
history
shared
is
affection
that
for the same woman.
Tatiana was always in love with Sergei.
Yeah.
It's just that Strahd
Strahd
wanted
her.
Tatiana.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up to you.
My
I-
only reason for doing it now is I wasn't sure it would work. And if we spend 10 minutes in danger hovering outside of Strahd's castle,
How long does it actually take to cast?
I don't know, I have to look it up. Is it
Yeah.
True
That's-
Resurrection, Moth?
No, it's resurrection.
Resurrection, that's
It just has no time limit, and which
Yep.
basically makes it better than true resurrection, because the only difference between resurrection and true resurrection is that true resurrection is twice as long. It's 200 years instead of 100 years.
Oh, fuck. I clicked the wrong button. I just left roll 20. Come back.
It takes 1 hour to cast.
Shit.
Oh, this one doesn't. These ones you can do quickly.
10 minutes.
Yeah, why not?
And I mean, we'll be in the castle where he lived, so that's a good anchor, right? Or
Given
really near it.
basically, you're talking 20 minutes for both.
Okay. Well, there we go. So it's up to you. But this magic wasn't ever really meant for me, and I wasn't sure if it would work. But
20 minutes is a long time.
Even if you do it from a safe distance from the castle, you're talking about doing it just before you advance, as opposed to doing it the day before you advance.
Well, if that changes the plan a bit, then
if
the plan
Sven will let
only-
us hold the sword,
Yeah, as long as I get it back.
Yeah, I assume that's fair.
because I'd always, like Anna as well, had always wished that we could have both back, but it hadn't occurred to me that I could use one of the raised deads. And out of the two, I fully believe that it was Arena who had the right to this fight. But if we
They
can
both
bring them
did.
both back, they deserve to both be together. And
I
in
mean,
this fight.
They both got fucked over by Strahd, so.
Oh yeah, but Rena over and over and over again.
True.
Or Tatiana.
So if we do this before we go in, then we need to have the wolves in perimeter ahead of us, the militia behind us, the Markovs in the air, so that you can 10 minutes bring back one, his attention will be got. 10 minutes, bring back the other. He will know for sure by then, and then we have to just go straight in.
Esmeralda pipes in because she was in the area when it all freshly happened. From what you've said, if you don't get the first one, it's pointless casting the second.
True.
True.
from what you said happened in that pool and all that sort of stuff, they're going to stay together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alana, do you happen to have Raise the Dead by any chance? So that we can simultaneous cast it?
Let me see.
As a
At
life
your
cleric, I'm
level,
pretty sure it's one of
I
your
think you do.
domain
Because
ones.
I do worry if we call one and not the other like at the same time, they won't want to be separated. But if we call simultaneously,
Hers, however, will be the casting time that's in the book.
See, mine would take significantly longer.
Let's just
So we
check with
start
Raise the
yours
Dead.
early.
Yeah, it's a level.
Level 5.
well, it's up to you.
I
But
can do it.
Yeah, yours takes an hour. So, yeah, that's still doable.
And you'll
because-
need to find the diamond.
Oh, fuck.
This is why I was asking about diamonds. They are important.
Yeah.
They are forever.
Jesus.
and a girl's best friend.
It seems the dual resurrection will only be one at a time.
Then we
Unless-
should call Irina first. 'Cause at least she knows who we are.
I mean, if we call Arena, we tell her that we're taking the fight to Strahd, that Ismark's involved, and assuming her soul will return, she still knows where she can go and just, like, you know, jump back in the puddle, and then there you go. Done fucking deal. It seems like that's your best call. Sergey, I don't know.
Okay, in which case you have your plan.
Yeah, we...
No,
Is there anything else?
Yeah, is everyone done talking?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to take Hachi aside out of this room where everyone else is.
Yes.
Hachi, I did something terribly stupid. But something that will, I believe, ultimately help. I was
Okay.
offered a gift. I accepted the knowledge.
Of...
How to become like him.
And you want to use the knowledge? Is that what it is?
I feel like it would be advantageous, and that out of all of us, I'm perhaps the best one for it.
Why is everyone making faces? What I miss?
Ilana took Hachi into another room and revealed that she took the vampire dark gift.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
I'm gonna have a heart attack
I'd
and
have
die
a heart
from that
attack
surprise.
and die from that surprise.
Yeah.
Then, if you have the knowledge, how do you know that if you go through with whatever it is, you'll be around for the fight tomorrow? How do you know it might not take a week, a month?
I don't. It would be a risk.
And what do you have to do? It can't be good.
It's really not, and Alana cannot look at Hachi as she says this. I have to drink the dead blood of someone who loves or reveres me, and then be killed by someone who hates me.
Wow.
Angela, you beat me to it by like 2 seconds. I wanted to be like, I volunteer as tribute. Even though I don't, and neither does Sven at all.
Ophelia
But
doesn't actually hate Alana.
yeah, no, it was just funny.
It's just tattoo though.
Yeah.
Do you know what the honest truth is? I don't think Ilana would have taken that gift if it hadn't been for the downsides of the gift she got from the other statues.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. And do you think you're capable of even doing that?
Yes.
Do you want to do that, or do you feel like you do you feel like you have to, like you're pressured into it by this fight?
I don't feel particularly pressured. I feel it's part of my duty too, but also it's something that I should do, that I want to do.
Then you're gonna have to find someone that hates you then.
Do you think if we told Sven, that would work?
If you told Sven that you intend to become a vampire, would that work?
Tell
Well,
him that you are a vampire.
the thing is, you have to kill someone first. That's gonna work.
Someone you love.
Check the
No,
wording,
that wasn't in
Bill.
Chinese.
Hang on.
Someone who loves you. Was the wedding.
Yep, I know.
And is dead.
No, the wording doesn't actually state she has to kill them.
No,
That's
yeah.
Just has to be dead.
What's the words actually state?
The words actually state the beneficiary drinks the dead blood of a humanoid that loves or reveres him or her within 1 hour of them dying. Then the beneficiary has to die a violent death at the hands of one or more creatures that hate it.
I hate vampires.
There are options for
I'm not that,
people
but-
who. There are options for people within this circle.
So, Bill, all you need to do is take Hutchie's food away.
Or I can make them hate me extra more and slit his throat in front of everyone.
If you think that would work.
I'd cast calm emotions on you first so you wouldn't be as bad.
You don't have to worry about that.
You're making this worse.
Listen, I am at risk of dying every single day now, thanks to these dark gifts. And if it's something that you wish to do, it wouldn't really matter what it is that you wanted to do. I'm on board. And if you really need to make them hate you, then that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
And you were right to come to me.
See, doesn't Anna look not that bad anymore?
Does Echo revere alive?
Echo's not a humanoid.
Oh, okay.
Or is he? Dun dun dun!
Polymorph!
Echo remains terminally useless.
That's a phrase.
If you would, I wouldn't want to ask that of you, but if you want to do this, then let's
I
do
mean,
this.
You understand what it says, so you know that if it's me, then it has to be someone who loves or reveres you. That's not wrong.
Just at
And
this point, Alana starts crying. This is awful.
I just
At this point,
bring
I'm
her-
gonna start crying.
I'll bring her in for a hug just. And I say, look, if this is what you have to do, then we'll do it. Okay?
You know,
And I just holding him tight. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
snap.
Yeah. And then drag his dead body in.
I'm the vampire too.
That's a laugh.
Just the idea of Hachi then going, the thing is, Alana, I took it as well.
Okay. If we go in there and I attack you, they're going to stop me. What I'm going to do is in the hallway outside. And then I'll open the door. They'll see. I'll walk in. I won't resist.
Well, that's possible. However, I can make it so that it's in front of them and they can't do anything.
This is grisly.
It is what you're talking about.
My fucking heart is like racing right now. I feel like you should know I feel terrible. Okay, I think that's probably the better option. If they see it happen, they'll know.
Archie minor illusions Alana as a vampire.
No, it's yeah, I'll make it that way.
Right, you ready?
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna do the thing first though, where I like pull apart from in the hug and like press my forehead against him. Have that moment, and then I pull out a dagger. Oh God, everyone! I can't look at anyone.
So
We've come so far, and this is how we die.
thank goodness I hadn't chosen my last spell on my level up, but I know what it's going to be. I'm going to use it right now. We're going to the hall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell everyone to pay attention. I'm going to cast Wall of Force around myself and Alana in a hemisphere and just stand, look forward.
Oh, before all this, I've taken all my armor off. Like, I'm not in my gear. Okay.
Which is probably the first time the vast majority of you have seen this.
What's going on?
I'll wait till everyone's out. Then I slit his throat. And then
Wild magic tantrum is already gonna happen. I'm sorry.
as he dies, I start chugging.
What's number 51?
I feel so sick.
Oh shit! There goes the mansion, you guys.
Oh fuck!
Well, we have time.
We only needed the mansion so that we could plan in secret.
No.
But everybody that was in there just goes poof.
Yeah.
He gets
of the
kicked out.
mansion.
Yep. They get kicked out in the old bolt grinder, so
I feel so sick right now.
Effectively, you have Shield of Faith for the next minute.
Well, that's a good thing.
You didn't fireball at all. Although that might have killed Alana, and that would have been helpful.
So after Hachi's down, and I've drunk a lot of his blood. I just
Okay,
look
well,
up.
basically, he's not quite dead. You start doing the whole drinking thing because that ever, and then next thing you know, bamf. You see the wall of force fizzle into nothing, and then next thing you know, you are falling out the front of Bone Grinder, all of you on top of each other, and you're just a huge mass.
And I just get to my
And
knees crying.
What you've got there is, as you realise, what coming to your senses that you've fallen out, you can see basically Alana holding Hachi tenderly in her arms, his blood all around her mouth.
I feel like a lot. Like
Crying.
Anna's just literally screaming, like, "What did you do?"
Can we roll initiative? Because I want to
just
see who gets the first
crying.
hit.
Well, Anna doesn't know what's going on. Anna doesn't understand what's going on, so she's not gonna she'll miss first go because she's not gonna pull a weapon first because she knows what the dark gifts were and she doesn't understand. But yeah, you can roll initiative.
Motherfucking bitch up!
Seriously, guys, that went so much better than I thought it would.
Plus, Alana asked Anna something, and now she's very confused.
Okay, you've definitely got the Anna tingle.
Don't you?
Anna's tingle.
And you can sense nothing from Hatchie, but you can pick up very vague hints of evil from everyone else. Well, from Defili and Alana and Anna, because of the dark gifts they've received. Slightly stronger with Alana.
Yeah, so it's guaranteed that I know that they've all accepted gifts. I mean, other than the physical transformations, but it resonates on them now.
Yeah, it resonates on them even more with the divine sense. Basically, you are picking up a tangible evil from your divine sense. It's still not to the level you would get from full-blown creatures on that list.
The feeling.
And more importantly, if I focus, they're not changed from humanoid yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll 20.
Because that's what, when I popped that, that's what would have been my thing, was focusing to see if I sense an undead in the presence, or
Well, you sense Godfrey.
Yes, and that's fine.
So I'm gonna walk you through the logic here for Defili, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Strahd has stalked her basically from the beginning. He's a vampire. He drinks blood. She's aware of this. Alana lied to her about her brother, so she didn't trust Alana from the beginning. And now she's seen Alana kill Hachi, who was one of the most useful people in their party, and adored her, like worshipped the ground she walked on. She sees this as a huge and massive betrayal, and her instant reaction is vengeance because, excuse you, bitch!
Right before the fight, so she could be on Strahd's team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that's why her instant reaction is, I'm going to fucking murder her.
And at this point, Alana has just like carefully laid Hachi down, and she's just there like that, just waiting for it, crying.
So now that it's happened the way you guys wanted, can I just say as like a side, almost meta thing, that you should have brought Anna into the conversation, because doesn't she have like res things?
I'd already whispered on
Anna
her
has
about
been
it.
spoken to. Anna
Oh,
was
okay.
asked. Anna was just so you guys know. Anna was asked while Alana and Anna was scheming about who to raise. She was asked by Alana to save one of the raised deads, and Alana said she couldn't explain why, and she wouldn't ask. But
I don't know if Defili would question the tears. So,
Yeah, Daffy, you get to
I'm
respond
guessing it's
before
blind
me,
rage
so-
right now.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
a
you
knee
just
jerk,
swing.
isn't it?
oh, for fuck's sake. It's happening. She's taking out the fancy rapier and she's gonna fucking attack this bitch. Give me a second to fix the thing.
Oh.
Come on. There we go.
You have advantage.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my sheet to...
And she has what,
Stop being
AC
slow as fuck.
11 is the base AC.
No, AC 10 is the base AC, but
Plus dex,
what's your
though, right?
dexterity?
0.
Oh.
But I do have the +1 AC from
Yeah,
His
so it is
Blessing,
11.
So it's 11.
You hit
Kind of going
quite
for the
convincingly.
heart.
Mm-hmm. Like
If
the
I
shirt's
can.
open, so like
Yeah, with a 23, you easily hit the heart. Given the way it's going, there's no resistance. You know, storyline-wise, it just makes sense to not play this out into a huge fight.
Well, it's not really a fight if she's
Yeah,
just
she
there.
just sits there.
Yeah,
These
but you know what I'm
swords
saying?
going into her.
But
We-
it's better to just make it a one-shot rather than... Stab, 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 stab,
Yeah,
stab,
it's better to go, you know, you pierce the heart because you rolled really well, etc. Bloody blah. Pierce the heart, and
We have no healers in the party except
you
for
start,
Ben.
you feel, you don't really feel much to begin with. The emotion of having to kill Hachi rising above the impact of the dark gifts. Then you start feeling the searing pain through your chest.
I
And
can't scream.
the last thing, and the next thing that you feel is Salune's presence withdrawing. You realise, in doing this and becoming one of the undead yourself, you have forsaken her and all she's taught. You try to scream, but like you say, it just comes out a hoarse whisper. And then your heart stops. And you fall on your face.
For the record, the feeling.
And that's where we'll stop tonight.
The feelies also crying. Just say. But they're
We
tears
end
of
the night
rage.
with two of our party dead.
Fuck you guys.
But Alana would do it. She would absolutely do it, and especially with the gift, where life is nothing to her anymore. Like,
It
that
just
was-
reminds me of the nightmare Alana I did, where she had like the white eyes and like no holy symbol.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, she doesn't have normal eyes anymore. She's
oh my gosh, she's
fucking.
not gonna be a cleric anymore.
You'll see what happens. I'll be talking to Susie.
Does anyone else have any secrets they want to get out while we're here?
Can't be as bad as this one. Stevie, I'm so sorry.
It was
I'm
class.
so sorry.
I was just saying, the only reason I didn't have Hatchie roll, to resist the whole being murdered thing is that Hatchie for a long time has been very much do anything for Alana, do anything for Alana, do anything for Alana.
And that's why I feel like the conditions you gave were perfect. Because Hatchie and Alana were so close from Death House, and the whole party knew that. And then for her to murder him in front of them would just fuel them in blind rage and hatred, and it was perfect.
There was one other target you could have gone for. From your one solitary meeting and the way you were greeted by them. The abbot. He showed great reverence to you because you were a holy person.
He did.
But killing him would have been much harder.
It would
This
have
is
been much more
true.
difficult.
But a lot less guilt involved.
Yeah, but isn't it more perfect though? For, like,
Oh,
the
story-wise, this was beautiful. Absolutely. But yeah, we'll finish the stream because I've got a feeling that we're going to be chatting for a little bit.
And I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna have to
Yes,
work
Echo.
after tonight.
So yeah, we'll back tomorrow night, folks, for Invasion. Other people have other stuff going on. For Science Crew later on tonight on Dungeon Crawls. Anybody got anything else they want to say?
I'm sorry.
I have to play with this shit.
I can't say nothing. I'm dead. So
Good night, folks.
hang on. Let me just delete that token.